I'll start the recording here for the VOD as we get ready to go into the grand final, and I update the stream title.
그러다 보니까 확실히 뭔가 뭐 컨디션의 난조나 그런 게 아니라면은 운영이나 뭐 피지컬 교전 싸움이나 이런 거에서는 젠지가 우린 탈론을 쉽게 이길 자신감을 가지고 있다 이런 상황이 될 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 뭐 당장 언급해 주셨습니다만 어제 이겼으니까
네.
어제 스코어도 나쁘지 않았으니까 오늘도 다시 한번 어제의 그 승리를 이어가겠다는 젠지고요. 탈론은 어제랑 달라요.
TLN looking
귀랑 너무 좋습니다.
really on it today.
항상 에임은 상대적이기
Bruce
때문에
clearly having a good time.
젠지를 마주한 탈론은
I'm really interested to see what this draft looks like. Unfortunately, this is not a best of 5, but this is going to be another best of 3, so we at least do get to see a bit of extended action between the teams here. Do I have any kids? No, not yet. One day, though. One day. BO3.
예.
And okay, we start on Abyss. Then we get Bind. And then Lotus as the decider. Very interesting. Still young? I mean, I'm 32. I'm at that age, but you know. Alright, Abyss to start. I like this.
그 어비스가 첫 번째 맵으로 선택이 됐기 때문에 두 팀의 요원의 선택부터 한번 만나보도록 하겠고요. 뭐 서로 그 마주보고 있다 보니까 여러 가지 눈 마주침들 속에서 약간의 그 표정의 농담들도 좀 섞여 있고요.
네. 그래서 일단 양 팀 모두 24년 시즌에도 그렇고
Alright, let's see what we got.
대해서 그렇게 많은 걸 보여주지 않았기
Foxy Yoru.
예. 그리고 아스라의 카론.
Well, oh, okay, hang on.
그리고
많은 걸
Okay. So, pretty standard comp from the set of Talon. But we got double duelists here from GENG with Foxy9 picking up the Yoru. Charon and Jit Boys both leading into Astra, which is something that we haven't been seeing.
Who are you taking for this?
Dude, I don't know.
It's harder after you just saw.
Yeah.
Just saw.
I'd planned something a little bit more straight up on the side of Talon. I'm looking back at Foxy's stats right now, because he's never played Yoru. I didn't think so. Yeah, he's just straight up never played Yoru.
And they picked this, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I like the Astra though.
진짜 넓어졌습니다. 그냥 타격, 척후, 연막 빼고 다 했어요.
그러니까요. 자, 그래서 오늘 이 타격대 요루의 선택이 젠지 입장에서는 뭐 나쁘지 않은 선택이었다, 적합한 선택이었다, 정답이었다 증명해야 되겠습니다.
네, 폭신하인 입장에선 나의 태생은 타격.
All right, let's see. So Talon first on the defense.
네.
Texture yesterday started off overall really good. Second series, not that impactful. Let's see how he looks off the rip. Swing on the corner. Primi just takes his fucking head off. Okay. So one way to start it. Munchkin is in such a committed position. Also, like, Munchkin playing Omen.
A 쪽으로 안쪽으로 들어가서 설치까지 가능하겠는데 인원이 굉장히 불리해졌습니다.
That's also something that we don't see very much. He's usually the Viper guy. Viper KO.
자, 폭신아인 요 앞까지는 왔어요.
We're getting weird nice and early here in this series.
폭루 폭신아인의 요루입니다.
Shotgun eats a bit. Finds the first. Finds a second. Almost gets a third. I say almost. He didn't do that much damage, but still. Gives the team a chance. Yeoman looking like he had a lineup, but opts to just send it instead. Gravwell comes through. They don't have the block set up. They're just now starting. And it's over. GG. Talon's first pistol loss of the day.
야, 폭신아인. 물론 뭐 피스톨 라운드긴 하겠습니다만.
Alright.
여러 가지 특성들이 좀 발휘되기에는 어려운 라운드.
I don't know what's happening, but it's getting crazy.
아니 일단 해줘야 되는 거는 해줬고.
That I play comp as I played previously in any game. I mean, the closest that I've kind of been was CS Source. I used to play in Cal with some friends. And we were playing for my local like PC cafe. They kind of had the team, and sponsored us to play there
1대0 젠지가
under their
앞선
ban,
상태에서
so
두
we were
번째 라운드입니다.
Uplink Gaming.
어우,
자,
And then aside from that, like I used to be incredibly highly rated in duos on North American PUBG. Oh, this is a bit of a cheeky spot from Munchkins, able to find two. There's that Guardian I'm talking about. Karen though, yep, needs to. He.
잘 먹고 갑니다.
저게
Wait, what were they doing?
네네네.
가디언이면 어쨌든 이런 상황에 밸류가
Why were they both just
그렇죠.
staring at the ledge? Were they, I guess they were just like, yeah, let's just jump off. And then they didn't, and now
네.
they're late to jump off.
스캐미어.
예.
So now they got plant money.
자, 이렇게 2대0 이변은 없었습니다. 젠지.
Well, this got weird.
Yeah, it got really weird. They're all just like looking off the edge for the
Why did
gun.
they
Just
why did
like,
they
where is it?
hesitate? I thought they were planning on jumping off the side, but then they just didn't coordinate it, and then they allowed for the plant to come through, so Genji got more money. I could be misreading it though.
I mean, that kind of happened with Ban at the end because he should have jumped off the middle. But I think that the original was them all looking for the gun. And then they got some free kills with the Outlaw.
누구를 위주로 뒀는지가 또 중요할 것 같고요.
Maybe. Either way, very funny. But how would the gun have gone off the side, like, that far? He was on top of Boxman.
반응을 어떻게 할 것인가? 탈론 e스포츠도 심리전을 걸었어요. 순풍 사운드 주고 미드 클리어 확인한 다음에 빠르게 회전합니다.
그래서 아스트라 뒤쪽에 심어 놓은 상태로 젠지는 일단
I'd have thought that the
두드립니다. 자,
gun would have just been right there behind the box.
뒤쪽으로 빠지고요.
아, 이게 전략가가 두 명이다 보니까
Fixture on the end. So Cruz should not be losing that. Not after the game that he just played.
스팅어가 벤을 무너뜨렸고요.
Texture had like a full half second to
뒤쪽으로 도는
assess aim and fire.
나머지 선수들은 뒤만 보면 돼요. 역으로.
이게 지난 시즌에 브리즈에서도 보여준 전략이지만
네.
아스트라의 특성을 너무나도 잘 활용해주고 있고 아스트라 플러스 오맨이다
Yeah, PUBG, there was a point in time where during a season, my friend and I, this is while I was in Korea, I was playing onto the North American servers, and in duos, we had something like we had like a 70% chicken dinner rate or something like that.
그렇습니다.
After like 10 plus games.
세이브한다. 텍스 선수의 이야기가 여기까지 들립니다.
그러니까
네.
진짜 여전히 개인 방송 텐션입니다.
Talon will choke against good teams. I mean, it's very possible.
경기 끝나면
I was saying like the biggest concern that I had was just the kind of like the consistency factor of them like looking so damn good, firing on all cylinders, pounding teams into the pavement, and then losing after that.
총기 떨어뜨리면 젠지는 이득이거든요. 이거 안 됐군요.
I mean, that's just an outlaw. Oh, okay, really good readjustment for me. Basically a 180.
굳어버린 표정.
네. 아, 타임아웃. 네. 타임아웃 나오자마자
Oh, here we go. Where, dude? It's criminal that we don't have coach cams.
조롱을 하는데요.
네.
Just him going wild.
이거 보시면은 뭐 탑라인이나 아니면 저 구름다리 쪽이나 원웨이 연막 그리고 이게 아스트라 혼자 오맨 혼자서는 안 되는 시선 처리들이 투 연막이다 보니까 모든 게 정돈이 됩니다.
네, 그렇습니다. 저희들이 다행히 파이트 노이즈를 비롯해서 스태프분들이 양 사이드에 또 있기 때문에 텍스처 선수의 이런 움직임에 대해서
But I think overall, I think Abyss has been a pretty polarizing map for them.
뭐 이런 것들 잘
'Cause
제거해서
I-
제어할 수 있다는 점 만들어 드리고요.
Abyss for Talon, they played Secret. The Jeremy moment happened.
많은 분들께서 여러 대회들 보셨겠습니다.
Yeah, and then they lost to DRX. This is only the third time that they've actually ever shown this map, but they got blown out of the water by DRX the last time they played it in the upper semi.
게임이 밀리고 있는 입장에서는 다 어떤 멘탈에 타격이 됩니다.
So polarizing, I guess, is probably the most apt word I could use. Has Genji ever lost on Abyss? Good question. Let's find out. Why don't I just do this?
그리고 텍스처의 가보자이라는 멘트와 함께 라운드 한번 만나보겠습니다. 네 번째 라운드.
We'll take a look at the setup on the round here for a bit. They've only played it once versus Heretics. They won on it, so there you go. 100% win rate.
지금의 그 표현은 옹알이로 느껴지기도 하는.
신기해요.
예. 그게 팀 분위기에 뭐 득점만 된다면 얼마든지요. 자, 처음 프로를 통해서 승대 위치 맞습니다.
Oh, I mean, the timeout is not doing them favors right now in this round. Maybe for the next one, but
자, 칩보이를 지리갔습니다.
심지어 저
Foxy so far.
우선이죠. 제가 봤을 때는
Pretty clean.
분신 연기한 것 같거든요.
This is the first time he son of
What do
a
you do? Time out
bitch.
again after this?
나도 사람이야.
Like, that's such a shocker. It's so brutal.
Dude, I literally just said Foxy's looking so clean on the Euro so far for his first time. Just flashes himself out of the
Flashes
smoke.
himself. Yeah.
다시 한번
이거 또 세이브 가야 되는데
Oh, the
이
curses.
땅을 좀 먹어놨죠. 얘네들이 세이브할 거야라는 의도 파악이 미리 끝난 상황입니다.
그래서 폭신아인이 크루즈까지 잡아냈고요. 버버너는 앞서서 세이브 하려다가
I remember watching streams and competing in 1v1s when
근데
you're when you're practicing casting in
세이브되는
League.
그림 자체가 결코 좋은 거
That,
아니에요.
yeah, that would have been forever ago. My career as a caster kind of, oh, texture, the wide swing.
점수입니다. 그리고
My career in casting
와, 아니,
technically
그림인데
didn't start
진짜
until like 2015 as far as it being like a
보여주는 에임 보면
something that actually earned me regular money, I suppose.
그걸 못 잡네. 라는 이야기를
Well, actually, that's not true.
예, 본인에게 한
But
거죠.
either way, I started casting in 2012, and I was streaming a lot back in the day before I moved out to like LA and everything like that.
오늘은
So
다행히 그걸 못 잡네로 끝났습니다.
it's been a hot minute.
뭐 어쨌든 라운드 이기고 있기 때문에
예.
농담으로 받아들일 수 있지만
Then for us, I'll say the first time they played this, first time they even looked at the map in game. I mean,
채팅창과 함께 하고 계신데
you know,
데스크에서 제육 무빙이라는
I don't fully believe that for even a fraction of a second, but
이렇게 되면서 일단 4대0.
I don't think they had put that much time into it for sure.
이것도 투전략가의 어떤 메리트예요.
예.
미드에다가 연막을 두 개 다.
But yeah, I think it was like Primi calling that map because he had played it in solo queue, and the rest of the team hadn't really looked at it at all.
프리미 선수는 라운드를 내주는 과정에서도 계속해서 스킬을
You're
좀
9 years old in
가져왔었거든요.
2013.
자, 이걸
Jesus
통해 간전한
Christ.
방을 좀 보여주고 싶습니다.
그러니까 이 연막들의
네.
가려지는 정보를
I feel suddenly older.
우리가 휘둘리고
Was the
싶지
first game I
않다.
cast? It was
그러니까
League of Legends.
플레이어라는 거를 확인하고
That's where I got my start, and then I moved over to Korea to cast the LCK, and then left the LCK at the end of 2018 season. Joined the Overwatch League in 2019 because I knew I was gonna have to move to Los Angeles, so I wouldn't be able to continue doing League. And I did a Kespa Cup after that, 2 Kespa Cups after that, and then
구슬 먹고 우주장병
I did do an analyst desk appearance on the LCK, and then hosted the analyst desk for their playoffs 2 years ago. Okay, nice peel from Primi.
프리미가 있습니다.
We still eat a lot of damage, and the site is open for GENG.
자, 사이트 한쪽 뒤쪽 움직임 통해서 일단 넘어왔고요. 스파이크 설치까지는 시도해 봅니다. 젠지.
Here. Spike planted.
자, 헤븐 아래 라인에 붙은 발소리 줬고요.
폭신라인. 예. 이거.
우와, 폭신라인.
둘 잡아냈고.
I mean,
한번 치킨의 마무리.
they just explode.
젠지 무너지지
Good
않습니다.
lord.
자, 5대0 젠지 스포츠입니다.
This potentially really
네.
paints DRX in a poorer light.
라운드가 종료되고 나면
네.
저희들이 어떤 멘트를 할까?
네.
소리를 지르거나 여러 가지 그 미사역을 붙여가면서 여러 가지 이야기를 하는데
Almost as old then as you are now. I mean, pretty much was.
텍스처가 대신해 주거든요.
I graduated high school in 2010, and then I graduated when I was 17, so 2013.
Heck, or another
September.
timeout.
어떤 내용인지는
Hey,
It's, yeah.
They got to be a little bit more aggro though. These kind of things are weird, where you play against like a no sentinel comp, and you know you should go aggro, but you also have no rounds, so you don't want to be the reason for like losing another round by going aggro, and there's like 2 people waiting for you.
Right. I mean, I like the minor aggression out of the smoke from Primi. You know, get the kill on textured, kind of try to save Jit in that moment, but
뭐가 안 들렸는지 모르겠는데 텍스처
I honestly thought the retake Yuta was pretty nice as well. They just everyone on GENG wanted to fight closer than I think they thought.
왜 텍스처만 말을 해? 왜 형만 말하지?
they're looking pretty concise at the moment.
예. 손 들고.
It's like Foxy's issue still is not fixed.
Yeah, they're running away like they
No.
fixed it. He's like, wait,
Wait,
hold
come
up.
back.
다시 한번 체크해 보고요.
I like how like Foxy swaps teams. His idol intends retires from pro play, and then Foxy goes, "Fuck it, I'm taking his glasses."
Yeah, they're mine now.
It's just him
I'm
trying to
stealing his
embody
style as
tens
well.
as much as possible.
아주 간단한 문제였고요. 가슴 졸이면서 네, 봤네요. 양팀 체크 중에 있고요. 마지막 최종 점검 이후에 경기 한번 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 워낙에 또 급작스러운
Really curious to know how I navigated the switch in learning games like League, Overwatch, and then Valorant. I mean, it was simply just playing the ever-living shit out of them. I played League from, like, Season 1, so it was really, really easy to keep up with League of Legends. And even having not, like, fully followed the games, like, I don't know what Aurora does, but, like, I'll still play things like ARAMs and whatnot, and that allows me to kind of, like, learn pseudo what different, champs do and whatnot in the current era. But, like, having played League for that long, I have such a solid baseline understanding of the game that, like, I could kind of I can always watch League and understand, like, what's going on. And then with Overwatch, like, I was a huge Blizzard fanboy. Still am. I play World of Warcraft still to this day. I've been playing for 20 years. Play Season of Discovery and Retail simultaneously right now. But I was a huge Warcraft 3 fan and yada yada yada. So, like, when Overwatch came out, it's like, okay, it's a new IP. This looks like maybe around victory here for them. Look at the neural theft out. Cosmic Divide onto A. So, safe plant for Karen. Oh! Dude, the timing. And the timing. Voids one, gets caught by the other. Oh, no, that sucks. And try to drone into sight. Wall's gone. And Yeoman doesn't hit that. Jitboys is so low. Karon, though. This could be a certified Karon moment. He's got the pool set up on bridge. And he gets... Okay, he gets revealed. Alright, nicely done from Governor. Hang on, I'll get back to answering questions in a sec. How unlucky for Munchkin. That Void's getting caught and then gets caught as soon as he TPs. I don't know why he TP'd that deep.
Yeah, I think it was to help, like, get it. It was weird, man, because it's like, the TP's nice because it helps get info to secure that the plant's good and he's not going to get killed, but he's also so committed that he's dead either way.
Yeah. If that doesn't happen, they probably end up clutching this round.
Yeah, it's hard to retake against Astra. I love Astra on this map. I mean, it's so good.
I'm glad that they're leaning back into it, and hopefully it's a little bit more on some of the other maps given the buff, but Primi maybe getting activated a bit with the op.
My ult's ready.
Oh, he can isolate. He can isolate. They're facing him one after the other, but Cruz actually gets rid of the reinforcements as well. And now he's got fault line set up for additional contact. But Foxy's ahead of it, doesn't get stunned. Cruz peels another kill though. So now it's just Munchkin on 1v3. Anyway, yeah, Hugh was a huge fanboy of Overwatch, or of Blizzard, and then when I was at BlizzCon when the Overwatch announcement came out, I got to play it. I was there, I had a press badge at the time, so I got to skip the line, and I played Overwatch probably like 10 times throughout that weekend. And then as soon as the game came out, I wanted to just be able to cast it because, you know, I knew that OGN was making plans to have a league for it and everything. So once that opportunity rolled around, I jumped into it. I thought I was complete and utter shit at casting Overwatch to begin with, but kind of everybody is. And then I just managed to have more opportunities to kind of stick with it. So yeah, I just ended up getting into that, and then it was very similar for Valorant when Valorant came out, because I had a history of playing CS, so wanted to play tech. Oh my god, he gets stunned. And he's fault lined. Oh, Munchkin has just absolutely cooked himself. But yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. I mean, it's playing a game when it comes out and just getting an understanding makes it really easy to try to basically be able to pick up and cast the game. But yes, I graduated in 2010. From high school. Not from college, though. I dropped out of college. That's my ranking league. When I was playing, I was like, I don't know, gold 1 in Korea, which is like, you know, low diamond, really high plat in the States. It's probably tipped way more, though. It's probably actually, you could probably hit plat in the States by being like silver 2 in Korea.
젠지 상대로 칼 맞았던.
I haven't played League competitively in a while though, so like, or at least like ranked. This is gonna be a clap. No. Ooh. Kana botches the exit. Has a shorty. He might be able to trade one more. They're getting stunned to shit. He needs the no scope. He hits the no scope. Governor at the same time. Gets Munchkin with the Hunter's Fury. That is fucking insane.
끝까지 집중할 수 있었던 프림이었습니다.
일단 프리미가 저기서 추가 킬을 내지 못했어도 살아 있으면서 그 살아 있는 것 때문에 젠지 선수들이 과감하게 각을 못 벌렸거든요.
네. 아 진짜 대단한 프리미의 한 방이었습니다. 그냥 갈 뻔했는데 그것도 그냥.
There's more types of algebra.
둘을 더 데려갔어요.
네.
I was always horrendous at math. In fact, math is one of the reasons why I ended up just dropping out of college, because I had already done a math credit, and then when I transferred schools, even though I was going from a really good school into a significantly worse school, they didn't take my math credit. So they were like, you have to redo math, and then I ended up just basically being in a position to fail the class. So I said, fuck it, I'll just drop out instead.
그러면은 스파이크 페이크를 만약에 준다? 그럼 올빼미 드론 출동.
네. 여러모로 탈론이 이.
If I could have just done filmmaking and creative writing shit to fulfill my credits, as well as religious studies, because I actually did a couple courses of that multiple times, I would have graduated very easily. And probably would have had very high grades.
탈론도 그냥 원사이드하게 밀리는 팀이 아닙니다.
그렇죠.
Oh, it was college in the U.S. I didn't come to Korea until 2015. Sorry, the start of 2016, which was well after I had dropped out of college. Okay, timeout here from GENG.
큰일 났다.
네.
Not liking the multi-round run back here from Talon. I mean, the fact that Primi is able to get this kill.
사실
nasty.
어차피 나는 간 목숨이니까
네.
그냥 이 순간에 집중하자. 그게 느껴졌어요. 살려고 하지 않았다는 거.
갈등 가더라도 누구 하나 데려가겠다.
Basically, the overwhelming amount of evidence off is a better short range weapon than the shorty. I mean,
한 라운드 정도는 더
it definitely can be.
타임이
You have to be very point blank for it, but
네.
바로 걸어 주셨습니다.
또 남은 라운드가 4개 정도 또 남아 있는 과정에서 젠지의 타이머운 여러 가지 이야기들이 있겠습니다.
지금 헤드셋에서 눈보라가 치고 있을 수도 있어요.
아,
네, 그 표정이 바로 바뀌었잖아요.
네네네. 다들 아까 전에 그 상기 됐었던
네.
올라가서도 광대는
alright, we'll see
내려갔고요.
what these adjustments look like, because Talon's starting to do a little bit well to kind of adapt to GENG, but they're also just making the rounds way more scrappy, so they're kind of just getting lost in the sauce here.
정도만 잡아주시는 피드백이 나올 것 같고요.
그렇습니다. 자 다시 한번 경기 속에 집중하면서 젠지와 탈론의 9번째 라운드를 보겠습니다. 괜히
아니면 혹은 우리가 우주 장벽이 있는 이 상황에 선수들이 이 우주
What did you
장벽을
miss?
어떻게
A really
해결하는가에 대해서
concise
아,
start
그거
for
말고
GENG
이것도 있어.
into
라고 조금 그렇게
minor run back
제시해주는
here from Talon.
피드백이
Both teams have
나왔을
used
수도 있어.
one timeout. DRX did not win. They got bodied 13-4 on both games.
자 그리고 탈론의 우주 장벽도 지금 들어와 있는 상태입니다. 아 벤의 오퍼레이터. 이전에 프리미가 오퍼레이터를 계속해서 사용했었는데 이번에 벤에게 넘겨줬고요. 그리고 사이트 엽니다.
탈론도 이제
Okay, Ben just gonna
버번
back away.
모두 오퍼레이터 활용이 가능한 그런 선수들이기 때문에
예.
Don't worry about anybody crunching in the tower. No one is there. Karan watching behind over at main. Foxy's got a TP set up to exit. Cam is still situated. This has not been cleared.
자 위쪽으로 한번 긁었어요.
And that could hurt them, as the Cosmic Divide's invested.
계속 상대를 괴롭히고요.
자, 우주 장벽
Okay, they're gonna counter Cosmic Divide. So we've got paralleled lines for the Cosmic Divides. Primi up over the top, and it's enough distraction for Karan to die.
자, 그리고
And
지금
Yeoman is just
요맨가
not
한번
ready.
들어갑니다.
에임 살아나는데요.
So Governor dies, tower gets cleared.
자, 폭신라인이 다 위쪽으로 좀
Foxy stunned, but
올라와요.
now their own wall is kind of working against them.
텍스처. 장벽 안쪽으로
Expires.
폭신까지
Ooh, what is that shot from Foxy?
크루즈가 폭신을 잡아냈습니다만 텍스처의 마무리.
Oh man, that hit was kind of wild.
서로 우주 장벽에
It's one bullet just kind of binking off to the side.
폭신라인의
네.
순간적인 에임 피지컬이 굉장했습니다.
그리고 폭신라인이 뒤가 뚫리는 순간에 아 이거 내가 로프 타고 올라가야
Starting to get
이렇게라도
a little bit
각을
muddy.
벌리지 않으면은 우리는 불리한 교전을 할 수밖에 없어.
네.
이 판단이 순간 판단이 너무 좋았습니다.
카론의 첫 발이 빗나갔고 그리고 여기서 집보이가 요맨을 잡아내면서 위험했었던 젠지였는데 야
그러니까 노맨이 죽자마자 폭신라인이 올라왔거든요. 이 빠른 순간 판단이
How does he get
어떻게
both of
보면
those
승부를
shots with
갈랐다고
them
Yeah,
jumping off
it's
to the,
so
the left
weird.
and the right? Like, they look like they're doing some kind of synchronized routine
6대3 더블 스코어입니다.
off the rope.
큰 정보긴
Yeah, it looked like
합니다만
some like
워낙
weird training of
라운드
aim where
속도가
they
있기
just throw
때문에
players at
그래서
you.
어떻게 할 거야?
나올 거야?
Just launch them into the
오히려
air.
사이드의 전진을
The
기다릴 수
next
있게 되죠.
aim training session in aim labs that they work in.
쪽에서의 싸움에서의 컨디션이 좋았었던 앞선 장면들이 있었습니다.
더블.
Really nice high low.
더블은 안 되죠. 먼치킨.
Oh. Munchkin got lucky with that. Hey, Governor just kind of happened to swing into that spray.
야, 이러면은 그냥 B를 안 갈 이유가 없죠.
예.
I thought he was gonna.
이미 둘 열렸고.
I actually wasn't even sure if he was gonna get the first one there.
힘들 수도 있어요. 피해망상으로.
Okay, paranoia. Fermi's gonna be spotted. They know that he's exited up on the tower.
감고도 빠집니다.
Spike's still not in yet. Nice shot from Karen. That is nasty.
아니 뭐 슈퍼 플레이가 난무하네요.
What is, dude? The like mid-air, mid-slide headshots that we've been seeing in this tournament have been very crisp.
맞는 선택일 것 같은데.
방금
So I like
전에
pineapples. I
세부
I
선수
feel like
프레이가
this is
딱
setting me up for some kind of joke on the back end,
네.
like a D's nuts type joke. But yes,
이러면
I do like pineapple.
어떤 것처럼
In
프리미가
fact, I will
빠졌고요.
eat it occasionally on pizza with ham.
한번 쳐다보면서 천천히 뒤쪽으로 도망갑니다.
이게 이번 라운드 설명을 드리자면 젠지가 미드에서 다 찍혔잖아요.
네.
찍힌 것 자체는 본인들의 의도가 아니거든요.
음.
근데 찍혀졌기 때문에 얘네는 사이드 전진을 나올 거야. 그거를 양 사이드에서 한 명씩 기다렸어요.
예.
근데 A는 패배를 했지만 B에서 승리를 가져갔고
So
딱
full
젠지가
drawback.
어떻게 풀어야 되는지를
Need to hold on to the
빨리
operator.
정보를 통해서
7 to
역으로
3.
이용한 거죠.
그렇습니다.
Decent recovery here from Genji. Still opportunity for Talon to get themselves back into this one, but
반대쪽 사이드에서 승리를 가져가게 되면서 균형 무너뜨렸었던 기분 좋은 라운드가 나왔고요.
if Genji gets this up to 9, I think it's pretty hopeless for the map. But it's like it's nice setups actually on both sides. It's just that they get a little bit more disconnected on the B side of the map. So Munchkin collecting 2, it kind of gets a little bit lucky with the spray. And Texture is going to look for any kind of aggression out of a main, but we see that no one's playing that position.
세이브가 되어 있습니다.
Op set up in mid, going to be smoked off. They do get a recon ping out onto at least 2. Tries to go for the pick. It's Primy's he's getting a little overheated here.
그럼 상대 오퍼레이터를 떨어뜨리게 만들었습니다.
미드 정보 차단되면은 자연스럽게 사이드는 전진을 원할 수밖에 없거든요. 크루즈 앞으로 붙잖아요.
네.
그거를
Solera.
기다리고 있는 젠지고, 그러니까 상대의 어떤 흔들림을
Do you eat Korean pizza?
안 나와? 그러면
Because
우리는
come on
미드를
now.
바탕으로 해서 어느 사이드를
Compared to
싸먹을
half the
수
shit
있어.
that gets
이
put on
어떤
pizza
자원, 밑바탕이
in this
굉장히 되는
country.
거죠.
그렇습니다.
Pineapple is not a bizarre one.
뛰는 쪽은 탈론일 수밖에 없습니다. 자, 일단 브리치는 더 이상 나오는 모습들은 없고요. 그러면
Okay,
젠지의
then
시도가
a
이제
little bit more
진행이
respect,
되겠죠?
but also
근데
it's
변수라면
pineapple on pizza's fine. It's you get like really nice sweet, sweet and salty.
Because
You get that nice like especially smoked ham.
이거는 변수가 될 수 있어.
4대 3.
It's great.
분명히 이거 탈론도 막아낼 수 있을 만한 힘이 있습니다.
It's like bacon and chocolate, which I get like not everybody likes bacon and chocolate either.
하나 보내고.
Okay, not gonna be fooled by the fake out.
자,
Good counter
이번에
spam
잡습니다.
through the smoke. Texture's in backside, swings out,
자, 그래도 잘
and
풀어내면서
gets the
일단은
kill
사이트
collection.
열어냈고요.
Okay, I mean they just have to save again. So
자, 이러면
Ban gets the orb. I guess is neural online now.
다시 한번
But now we just wait for this to go. Imagine they put kimchi. No, they put like corn, sweet potato, which is like a sweet potato puree. And sometimes they like put it on the crust and stuff. They put bulgogi, a lot of seafood. Like there's not much that Koreans won't put on pizza, to be honest. But normally it's not just like one or two of those things. It's like all of those things. So it could be like a shrimp bulgogi pizza with sweet potato crust, and then there's corn on it as well. And you're just like, why?
근데 그게 라운드의 어떤 득점으로 이어지지 않는다는 게
Like why do we do this?
큰 문제가 되겠습니다.
결국은 득점을 해야 그 세이브들이 빛을 발하는 건데.
맞습니다. 6, 7, 8라운드 가져왔었던 탈론 e스포츠의
Where am I from? I'm from New Jersey, so I've spent a lot of time in New York, Philadelphia. So I'm a big pizza and cheesesteak kind of guy.
젠지가 라운드를 가져왔었거든요.
So I'm a bit of a pizza purist, but for me, pineapple on pizza, totally fine. Nice little Hawaiian. It can go hard. If it's poorly made, it sucks.
이것까지는 너무 좋았었는데 이 다음에
One of the other ones I wish that I've actually not found anywhere in Korea that does it, even though there's a bunch of like New York style places. I have not found a buffalo chicken pizza over here. They'll do like spicy chicken, but it never they never really have like actual buffalo sauce here. It's very rare to come by.
미드를 버리고서는 사이드에 집중하자라는 포커스가 잡히니까 싸움이 더 성립이 되는 탈론이고요.
자, 그리고
Lurker here never realized you live in Korea. Live in Korea too? Well, hello. I indeed do.
살짝 위쪽 각을 보고 있는 지포이. 살짝 늦게 됐습니다.
Salty and sweets like peanut butter jelly. Yeah, and like ham and pineapple.
위험 지역 날아들어.
Oh, texture about to be screwed from the right. Yep, does get taken down. Still good to find one, but
이러면은 B로
4v2 with a neural
마음이 불안하죠. 못 들어가죠.
and double op setup.
하지만 들어가야 되는 상황이고.
지포이가 놓치지 않습니다. 그리고 마지막
All right.
프리미가
Aim 4.5.
공을 잡아내면서 전반의 마지막 라운드를 챙기는 탈론 e스포츠입니다.
Bacon chocolate, you want to try it? It's actually quite good. I had one of the I had a chocolate bar before, and it was bacon bacon in chocolate with ghost pepper, like dried ghost pepper, so not like extract or anything like that, no seeds, just like the shell. So you got like still a pretty nice spice, but it wasn't like holy shit, I need to drink a gallon of milk to get rid of this burn type of spice. And with the bacon, it was really good.
대왕전 가고 있어요.
지금까지는 대왕젠 맞습니다.
How many channel points less subs for a math stream? Like a stream where I just learned about stuff like 100 subs.
하루만이라도 프리미로 살아보고 싶어요.
I hate mathematics.
저렇게 잡으면 어떤 느낌일까?
And it will break my brain. I'll do it for 100 subs.
그렇습니다.
Jayuki. Oh, I think it was supposed to be like. I didn't get to see that sign, but Jayuk is like textures, one of his favorite foods. So someone was like blindfolded, and I think it was supposed to be like a taste test thing. I think there's like a popular TV show where it's like blindfolded, like taste testing, and people have to guess like what they're eating or something like that. I think that's like a pretty trendy show at the moment in Korea. Lived in New Jersey. When you visit the U.S., I'm kind of sorry. Like New Jersey does suck. But having the proximity to Philadelphia and to New York is quite nice. Can't try 90% of the food when you travel because you're vegetarian. Yeah, that'll do it. Korea's not a great country for vegetarians as far as like just what the staple Korean dishes are. Like, they eat tons of veggies here, but like it's not really not really the most prevalent thing. And yeah, it's bacon in chocolate. You get like burnt bacon bits, not burnt, but crispy bacon bits, and then you have that in chocolate. Shit, boys. If you got one, it would have been a miracle for him.
상대방이 A 러시를 들어와도 이거 자체가 우리가 설계한 그림이야 생각하는 젠지고요.
맞습니다. 자, A쪽 러시한다는 거 이미 알고 있었고 나머지 런들 백업 오고 있습니다. 젠지.
벤이 마음이 조금 급해질 수밖에 없어요.
Yeah, you can definitely overload pizza with too many toppings.
선택합니다.
자, 스파이크 설치 완료됐고요. 젠지의 나머지 런들까지 바로 왔습니다.
Banana chocolate caramel pizza. I mean, I've had like dessert pizzas before.
전반전에 폭시나인이 했던 것 같은 역할을 프리미가 해줘야 돼요.
네.
Aussie burger has beetroot and egg. That is interesting, but I don't dislike that. I mean, egg especially, and I like beets. I like pickled beets at least.
시간 줄어들고요.
버버너는 본인의 존재감만 보여주면서 한 발짝 빼고.
Foxy finds Primi. Foxy finds Ban.
요멜까지.
Suddenly, it's a Sova showdown, and they're both tagged to shit.
시간
여유가 근데 이거 피킹하면 끝나서. 네.
Oh, Governor played it so well.
잡아내면서 피스톨 라운드를 가져옵니다.
It's very nicely played by Governor. No info and just gets a read.
Yeah, that was nice. Dude, Foxy9 is doing really good, by the way.
First
there's so many rounds right now that are like doable because he's making it doable.
It's a pretty good debut on the pick.
Yeah, it is. I feel like he's been looking good on this team in general.
Yeah, no, for sure. Feels like he's being really well utilized.
자, 피스톨 라운드를 가져오면서 기분 좋은 후반전의 시작을 보여줬습니다. 탈론 e스포츠.
Oh, you're that APAC caster. Indeed, I am.
서로 뭐
그나마 총 뺏기지 않은 게 다행입니다. 탈론은.
예.
I guess I've leveled up from being the Korea guy. I'm now just like the APAC or the Pacific guy, which is good.
하지만 탈론의 프리미가 끊겨 있는 상태에
이게 탈론 입장에서는 저
Can't say you've
전투가
seen too many
혼자
eggs on
나온
burgers?
건지
Really?
팀 나온 건지 애매하거든요. 그러니까
Dude,
실은
burgers
얘기해줬는지
with a
피해줬는지
fried egg over the top go crazy. One of the things that you don't see very commonly on burgers that also can be really good, and it's specific types of burgers, and it needs to be accompanied with like a gravy or a sauce, is mashed potato. I actually had a
A에다가 드론 흘리고서는
네.
like a sirloin burger,
일단 들어오는 소모했고
and it was served with
이러면 B쪽
mashed potatoes and then gravy over the top, and it was amazing. Had that one day after snowboarding in the Poconos. That's absolutely delicious.
하지만 여기서 일단 먼치킨이
Worth the like $25 plus tip that I paid for that thing.
먼치킨 야 이걸 이겨내네요.
Okay. Solid start of the half here for Talon. They might just be right back into it. Karon's still a world away. And Yeoman is about to be spotted and dead.
이러면
Sorry, I'm a bad coaster. I don't have the map commands and everything. I actually just don't have that many commands. We're working on things and adding them as we go along, to be perfectly honest.
네.
거버너 킬이 올라오자마자 젠지 선수들 B에서 PM 항상 대기하고 있으면서도 마음은 저쪽으로 떠났어요.
Least / most favorite person you've casted with? Paper Thin and Paper Thin.
전반전에서는 사실 약간 아쉬웠었던 거버너였었는데.
Let's just go with that. That seems like an easy answer, because I think we work well together in Valorant, but then also he makes dad jokes and they piss me off. He and I kind of have a similar relationship to Greg Davis and Alex Horn on Taskmaster, for those who watch that. I like to just basically belittle him, and then when he tries to make jokes, I just tear him down. I think the dynamic ends up working pretty well.
이 정도 정보만 쥐고 있어도 폭시나인이 끊기지만 않으면 되거든요.
근데 벤이 요 앞까지 온 걸 폭시나인 선수는 전혀 몰라요.
벤은 근데 완전 늦게 움직여야 돼요.
Do you need to be Pacific to do the job, or can you cast the games? And yes, you need to be in Pacific. We're on site for our broadcasts. Yeoman's about to get timed.
하지만 걸렸습니다. 잡아냈고요.
And just spray through. Primi anticipating the aggression, finds the shot. Karon trying to hold a line. Hunter's Fury. Oh, Karon does really well to find that kill. That is enormous for him, but he needs Texture to strike, and he does. Okay, so Texture peels off the back pressure. This is still a really good bonus, though. But if Governor can, if Governor can clutch this, then good God.
아무리 거버너여도 쉽지 않아 보입니다.
잠궈놨거든요.
예.
30 seconds left.
라운드 타임이 30초 남았다 보니까 이거 꺼지는 거 기다렸다가
I'm trying to keep up on chat, but I saw some weird shit in there. I'll wait until after this round is over.
어떻게 할 건데 나올 거야? 둘이 보고
Yep,
있습니다.
alright.
그대로
Pretty much gave him an impossible scenario. Alright, so Genji able to get the anti-bonus, but they lose 3. So overall, still not a bad position here for Talon.
벤이 엄청 꼼꼼한 백업을 했을 거예요. 그리고 텍스처에게 뒤통수를 맞는
Where your favorite do it? Thank you, so appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not even just, I'm not here just for work. Like, this is just, basically it's my home now, and I don't really have any intention of going back to the US. I just like it here quite a bit.
자, 9대6의 젠지.
Really, see Foxy on Duelist? Yeah, he's been so well, doing so well in the Sentinel role, but he's also looking very strong on Yoru, which, as a reminder, this is his first time ever playing Yoru in any kind of competitive capacity. Oh, did you just go for the timing? Ooh, why am I cursing him? Why am I cursing him? Every time I bing him up and I say, like, oh, Foxy's playing really well in Yoru, he just beefs it.
하지만 미드에 대한 정보가 없는 젠지.
저거를 미드 정보를 다시
He's playing pretty clean. Flashes himself. Oh, he's playing really well. ADS is in whiffs on a person pushing out of a smoke. Oh, that's such good movement from Texture. Still gets spammed down though. Recon does not ping. Smoke's gone. Karon with a nice timing. Cruz backpedaling. Can't get away. Karon. Okay. Karon is back.
마지막 싸움에서의 템포가 정말 많이 올라오고 있는 카론입니다.
아, 젠지
Thank you for streaming on
팬분들이
Twitch
원했던
despite the
카론의
Korea
모습
stuff.
이런 거.
I mean,
어제는
I have everything set up here. I have
나왔어요.
partner on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, like, I could start doing Twitch, YouTube simultaneously.
아유,
But
결승전에 나오면 되죠.
there's no.
이제는 막내가 아니라는 거.
그렇습니다.
I don't see the real need for that quite just yet. Maybe if the YouTube channel starts ramping up with some VOD editions and everything, then we'll maybe then look to do that. Can't even see the new T1 roster in action. I mean, you could watch them at Red Bull. I have VODs of it. They're going to be uploaded onto my channel ideally tonight. But T1 overall looks really good, and they're also going to be playing in the main event for Red Bull Home Ground towards the end of November. So they'll be in Berlin playing against the likes of, you know, Fnatic. I'd say likely to be like G2. So it's going to be a really pretty high-end tournament, I think. Maybe like the most high-end international one, aside from perhaps the China series that we get at the end of November as well. Ooh, whiffs, jumps, but Foxy gets Primy.
네. 자, 그러면 A 쪽으로 뛰는데. 자, 아스트라 있거든요. 카론.
근데
카론.
벤 위치
어,
조심해라.
깍둑.
Karon, dude. Karon is so
이러면
good.
벤의 마음 급해지고요.
I don't.
텍처의
Oh,
넉넉이
gunbarrel spotted. Quick little flick down.
그리고 마지막
Backs off right as Cruz was going to come through. So maybe he loses the op.
맞나요?
아, 흘렀네요. 이거는
This is a significantly harder flick to hit.
칠 수 있나요? 끌어칠 수 있나요?
Yeah, he doesn't even see him.
어디야?
Oh, he's out of the scope.
밑에서
하지만 크루즈
I thought he would see his head and he would have to just full flick
라운드를
down.
가져오기에는 불가능해 보이고요.
30 seconds left.
Does my wife like living in Korea? She
11점을 먼저
better if
쳐버리면
she's Korean.
탈론도 마음이 좀 초조하죠.
She's from here.
아, 후반전에서의 그 카론 선수의 폼이 굉장히 많이 올라왔습니다.
이게 탈론이 스포츠
When do you think of the cast final? I don't know.
1인 벤의 움직임이
Whenever they put us on it.
시도해야 된다는 타이밍.
I'm not overly impatient about it.
본대가 다 이겨버리니까 사이트를
What'll happen
지키니까 벤이 할 수 있는 게
when the time is right.
그대로 요만이
All right, up to 11. This is starting to get away from them. This might end up maybe leading to a timeout call from Talon.
자, 11대 6입니다. 다시 한번 5점 차이로 벌어졌고요. 자, 이번 라운드 탈론의 총기가 좀 짧습니다.
And isn't Twitch banned in Korea? It is. It isn't. Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of different things. My account is and was set up in North America, so I can stream and still basically have monetization. I just don't have VODs. So those things don't live on my channel. I'm not even sure if clips live on my channel, to be honest. I haven't checked. But VODs don't auto archive for me, which is annoying, but it is what it is. It just means that I have to start getting things uploaded to YouTube.
브리치가 지진 강타를 스파이크 설치 후에 버티는 수성궁이 아니라 진입궁으로
T1 versus EG next week. Yeah, T1 has a pretty full schedule, and Texture with the greed, he gets paid. That's great.
오퍼레이터 한번 보여줬고요. 먼치킨까지 사이트를 막아냅니다.
자, 이러면은 궁극기 이번 라운드에 못 써요.
네. 말씀해주셨던 사이트에서의 싸움.
Didn't expect Haodong to get cut from EG. Well, I think Haodong just, you know, he wants to play. So I think that it was probably fairly mutual. Given that he was just kind of there as a coach and a bit of a hype guy for the squad at the end of the season. But ultimately, you know, if he doesn't want to transition into coaching and he wants to compete, I think his departure makes a lot of sense, and I wish him all the best.
어디 있을까? 이거 나오면 카론 맞나요?
화살까지 투자해주는 요맹.
Fifth time, which Korean team do I think will be the best? It's either GENG or T1, I think. Sinpreza has a lot of promise, and DRX does as well with their rookies. But I think that the veterancy
It's impressive, man.
is going to be really
It's
big.
insane just how good Karon can be. Like, he's actually so consistent.
We've been bigging him up. I mean, I thought that he was a little bit off in their series yesterday where they had the loss, but like,
Yeah.
and Texture was as well. But yeah, Karon is just dominating the map right now.
When he just does this thing where he just aim diffs everyone, it's so nice, man. When your controller's just putting up those numbers.
We were wondering how do you deal with Talon from the last game? It's like, well, Karon can, I guess.
Yeah.
Munchkin's hopping. we're getting silly here.
Karon and Foxy are just responsible for so many rounds. It's a good performance.
어떻게 리테이크할지 견적도 다 만들어 놨습니다.
그렇습니다.
그러면은 탈론 e스포츠는 그렇죠. 지진 강타를 쓰고서는 밀어야 되는데
사이트 밀고
이미
탑.
다 빼놨어요.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
fake out.
그러면 뒤쪽 사이클로 와 긁혔고 딱 못
오.
나갔어. 근데 거버너가 또 텍스처를 잡아요?
Karen wins this. Okay.
와 프레미.
와, 교전으로.
Gotta test it sometimes, I see.
한번 해봤습니다만.
Cast still here, yeah. Okay, move on.
보이가 시간도 벌어놓은 상황이다 보니까 앞뒤가 모두 불안한 젠지 선수들이고요.
예. 프리미가 나갈까 말까 나갈까 말까.
야!
자 먼치킨이 프리미를 잡아냈습니다. 다만 상황이 이길 수 있는 상황은 아니에요.
Alright, so they can't chase him
아,
down.
형은 죽어도 내 오퍼는 살려라.
네.
Okay, this is just I think a solid read here from the side of Talon.
근데 죽으면 오퍼를 못
They go to the side they have. The setup to try to, you know, they think they're going to be pushing texture off the angle with the operator. In fact, it's Munchkin. But then they just get into the site and then they have really solid control.
신기한 말이네요. 형은 죽어도 돼.
For a second, I liked Foxy's attempt to just slow walking up into tower. I thought
자,
maybe he
그래서
was actually going to get away with
살리는
that, but
덕분에 뭔가 젠지의 베스트 운영은 또 나올 수 있는 상황이
like,
됐습니다.
nah, you don't have another.
자 11대 7 5점 차. 탈론.
You don't have another fake out.
단 하나의 라운드도 패배해서는 안 되겠습니다.
아, 우주 장벽 있다 보니까 B를 아예 버렸어요. 배제를 완벽하게 했습니다.
예.
근데
Do I think
탈론은 또
DRX or
A를 가요.
Genji is better?
여기에
Genji, I
모두가
think, is better right now.
자 부자 쪽으로 옵니다. 그럼 막아내야 되겠죠, 젠지?
I think it's pretty evident just by how Genji is handling Talon and how DRX absolutely failed to do so.
집보이 와.
Oh, dude, texture ended the map. I was going to say, he ended that Ascent game with a massive 3K, but he's not going to get the opportunity here.
폭시나인이
2v2 to continue it. Foxy in behind.
예.
탈론 e스포츠가 생각하는 것보다 훨씬 빠르게 뒤를 잡았거든요.
네.
Tap,
뒤일
no
거라는
plant.
의심을 하기에는 너무 빠릅니다.
소리 안 내고 왔어요? 거버가
어.
살짝 뒤로 뿌리네.
Enemy
아,
remaining.
이번에 이겨냈고 이러면
That's spiked down.
일단
And Governor just has no other idea. Oh, he gets dinked to the box.
매치 포인트인데 거버너 체력 33. 아, 그대로 마무리.
나인 마무리.
13대 7로 젠지가 첫
It's too
번째
good, man.
어비스를 가져갑니다.
Yeah, too good. They also played their comp really well.
아, 젠지.
Yeah, Foxy debut Yoru looking really clean. Karan, you just play Astra on every map. It's fine.
Yeah, and that's the mad thing about this as well. Is like his Astra is really good and he can just play it every map. He frags way too heavy for an Astra. Like he just puts up stupid numbers.
Very clean. And then, how can I remember? What was second map? 'Cause Lotus to finish, right?
I'm honestly not sure.
더불어서 오늘 카론이
Nice
너무
click back.
잘했어요.
아 진짜요. 그냥 진짜 그 세계대회 우승하던 시절의 카론이 그 모든 챔피언스 때
Bind.
Bind. Oh no, not the Talon bind
I
again.
don't know about this one.
Not the Talon bind. Wait, that means they picked bind.
I think so. Let me double check what VLR has for the draft. The graphics a little bit confusing. Oh, they said the Talon picked Abyss on VLR.
That makes way more sense because honestly, Talon's
Yeah, I don't.
binds-
There's no way you'd pick Bind into Genji.
Yeah, especially with how they looked.
Well, it's
I hope they change their comp, or if they, I hope they at least play their comp proper.
yeah. Well,
If they-
2-0
if they-
all time for Genji on Abyss.
Yeah, that's true. They look good on it, man. They make the Astra look really, really strong. If Talon do this thing where they have this double duelist comp and they start walking into showers, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Yep. Just picked off by Foxy over and over again. All right, we'll see
I'll
what
be back
happens.
in a bit.
Yep, same. All right, let's play catch up here on some of the chat. Foxy on Duelist, I think, is still overall good. I can't jinx him now, but for him to come out and play Yoru for the first time on stage, really, really clean for the most part. A couple beefs, but I was cursing him, so it kind of is what it is. Yeah, still solid with the core 3, and we kind of, I think anybody who thought that that Genji was not going to be solid with this 3-man core was kind of just being a doomer. because they're so damn good. Like the moment that they said like, yeah, we still have Munchkin, I was like, okay, like they're kind of safe. And Texture's sticking around here alongside Karen as well. Like this is still a team that could very well make runs to another trophy. Random question V3: do you have a spreadsheet of teams in their players and possible brackets for next year? No, I do not. I'm kind of the yelly guy. I mean, I do a bit of number crunching when we get into like the playoffs or close to the playoffs and like determining who makes what. In fact, I actually pointed out a flaw in one of Riot's documents for how like a qualification could happen, and then I ended up getting told like, oh, it's because we had a rule change that we hadn't like stated yet. And I was like, okay, but I was like in there and I was working on it for like 3 hours, trying to figure out like playoff possibilities and all of this kind of stuff, because I was like, I'm pretty sure this team is like still eligible to make it and blah 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 blah, and then I was able to figure it out. Another machine gun in the game. There needs to be a stronger Odin that costs 4,800 with higher wall pen, bigger magnet, and higher fire rate. Dude, that might be worth getting banned for saying that. I don't know. That's pretty asinine. $20 million, yeah, for sure. 20 million won. It's right around 15,000 USD for the prize pool in this tournament. What is my YouTube? There's a command for that. So there you go. There's the link. Okay, snipers, there's a cheap one, a mid-priced one, and an expensive one. Machine guns have a cheap one, mid-priced one. No, not everything needs to have parity in this game. It's totally fine to have. I mean, I think we should just get rid of all the machine guns. Yeah, the day that we have a 20 million prize pool, something's gone crazy. Make the price 5K way higher. I mean, it would stop the dive meta, but the dive meta is way more entertaining than watching people getting fucking mowed down through walls. Which we have Lotus on the horizon, so God knows that it's likely to happen. Dive meta at least is pretty engaging. Fuck, it's this song again. Dive meta at least is fairly engaging, so I'd much rather have dive. Do I know if it's going to be coax again next year? I have no information, so couldn't tell you. But anyway, I'll be right back. We've got 5.5 minutes. I'm gonna run a quick little ad. I'm gonna go check in on my wife because we have to start figuring out what our dinner plans look like here. So I'll be right back. I'm back, and I unmuted this time. You can have this music, whatever this one is. I don't understand what this one is about. There's a guy, and there's a fake coconut, and then he's got some bread. But, so I don't really know what's going on with this little MV. Like, what is happening? Anyway, I hope it's a coax because it's decently easy for me to go to. See, that's why I hope it's not at coax. Not because of you, but because of me. I am so much closer to like Sangam. So when we did the Sangam venue in 2023, it was way easier for me to get to and from the venue because it was like 20 minutes to drive there during the day with some traffic compared to the like 50 to an hour that it sometimes takes for me to go all the way across the city. Because like I'm in Unpyeonggu, so like it's pretty ass. But who knows? I mean, it might not be in either of those places. It could be somewhere completely different. I really have no idea what the plan's going to be. But also, Coex as a venue in and of itself, now that we're kind of like through that season and through champs, not the greatest. Setup was a little bit weird. The venue itself had a lot of rules. Like if we do it there again, it's fine. But the venue had some really bizarre rules and was like kind of against players having Red Bull, outside food and whatnot for like the casters was restricted. It was a bit bizarre. So there's definitely better venues. I mean, there's tons of places in Seoul that could end up working out better. DRX should bring back RB now that they don't have Foxy 9. I mean, that would be a hell of a shift, but I don't see that happening. I think they'd rather go with the young prospects so they can try to train up and get into stronger positions. Sad that they downgraded the roster. I mean, it could be an immediate downgrade compared to what they had. But they're banking on it being a better roster. I mean, it's not quite, you know, the Oakland A's in like Moneyball or whatever, but it's, you know, you're trusting in rookies rather than like known talents that kind of like have middling performances or whatever. So I wouldn't call it a downgrade until the end of the season. Because if this roster comes in and they don't accomplish anything, then yeah, ultimately it will have been a downgrade. But we have to give it more time. Because ultimately, this is a first time on stage for a lot of these players. It's also just a very young team that's full of rookies that haven't competed at the highest level. So this is why it's for Coex, yeah. A lot of rules. Yeah, I mean, they were very interesting. Also, while we were working champs there, like the AC wasn't like working super well in like the back rooms and everything. So it was like hot as balls, and it was hot as balls outside. Let a vape on stage at VCT? No. Definitely not. Unless you're Potter, I suppose, in the coaching booth at champs, because she's just so baller that she's just going for it. But Ban, okay, let's get unmuted to Sliggy. Sliggy, what do you think about this?
Oh,
Chamber with Ban going back over to Jet.
I prefer it to what they were running earlier.
Yeah,
I think this is one of the best, if not the best, chamber map at the moment.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. I'm just
Do
curious.
they have a Viper?
I mean, yeah, looks like Jit on Viper, Cruise on Brim, Governor's on Sky, and then it's just pretty standard for Genji.
The Jet's weird. I would prefer Raze here, but I'm fine with this. I kind of like this.
I just don't think
but
Ban plays. I don't think Ban plays Raze.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a huge chamber fan on this map.
Is Talon like just one of the only teams that actually doesn't really have a Raze player?
Yeah, it does feel like that.
결과적으로는 정착을 해야 될 텐데 일단은 벤의 제트를 보여주는 선택합니다.
그리고 프리미의 체인버.
Well, This is about to be a very interesting one. I have to do the thing. Shit. Hang on.
결과로.
Okay, 1 for 1. Pred's paid out. Start prediction. Who will win? Bind.
No
1 minute. Sorry, I'm lagging behind. I should have done this
빠지면서 템포 죽입니다.
as soon as the draft came up, but we were pretty much flashbanged by it.
들어오게 내비둬라.
그리고 A 사이트. 아, 집보일.
Jit with a nice linger.
잡아냈고요.
Spike planted.
So now they have to be worried about the TP across.
자, 이렇게 되면은
There it is.
보이가 윈도우 뒤가 가렵게 만들어 주면서
Tap the door open.
이러면은 리테이크 시간을 그만큼 지연시키는 플레이가 되는 거고요.
그렇죠.
Munchkin
자,
getting
먼치킨이
one helps,
공격을
but
했습니다만 상황은 여전히 젠지에게 불리하게 흘러갑니다.
I mean, he's just drawing so much attention.
요맨
짜증 나죠. 집보이 보세요. 문만 열고
그러니까요.
Oh, wait,
안쪽 이성.
he heard him. Oh,
Player standing.
근데 시간이 좀
I
많이
swear Karen saw him. I thought he saw him.
이러면 마무리가 되겠습니다.
Oh, he just gets over the top for the coup de grace.
탈론이 피스톨 라운드를 챙깁니다.
All right, I'll tell him with a pistol.
야, 뭐 체인버로서의 좋은 모습을 보여줘서 1라운드를 가져갔다. 이거는 아니지만
네,
일단 집보이가 상당히 치명적인 플레이를 너무나도 잘해줬습니다.
맞습니다. 집보이 선수가 이사이트에서 개코 상대로, 그러니까 푹신한 선수 상대로 승리했었던 이게 컸어요. 그리고 토탈 타워 계속
Why is
두드립니다.
that your name?
확실히 집보이가
Jesus
노련합니다.
Christ.
그리고 이 순간이동기 안에서의 심리전도 너무나도 빛났고요.
그렇습니다. 자, 이어지는 두 번째 라운드.
Do you think this kind of affect how many macros, any map macros are done now? I think she still has a place, but it's made her a bit more niche rather than like the must-run pick, and I think that that's completely fine.
자, 젠지의 수비.
The more diversity you have map for map is just better for the game, I think, and it also challenges the players to have a bit more flexibility.
사실 할 수 있는 게 많은 라운드가 아니기 때문에
Because having like any kind of like,
상대
I think if you have a comp
의도가
and like,
젠지고요.
if you have 3 agents that basically fit into any single comp on any map, then it's not great.
클래식 들고 있는 바이퍼. 펜.
아, 이거 TP 태워가지고 욕탕 구슬까지.
I mean, Governor, that's true. Governor does, I mean, he plays Raze, but like he never looked the strongest on it in like Pacific. You know, like maybe they got a couple of times where he had like some strong performances, but for the most part, I'd say like Governor like his pop-off was always neon, and he never quite hit the re-hit the highs that we saw from him in his first game with that neon on Breeze. But then otherwise, like kind of Jet
30 seconds left.
is kind of where my mind goes to.
굉장히 빨랐고요.
Push in the backside, Munchkin. Okay, finds one.
를 아예 그냥 버리는 것도 방법입니다.
네.
크루즈.
Really good sense there from Cruz. The smoke is gonna drop soon.
이제는 젠지가 뭐 결야망을 띄우기에는
Ah,
많이 힘든
hand
상황이
spotted, and Munchkin now alone.
먼치킨.
Finds another one. This is whoa.
되고. 먼치킨 또-
No shot does EH clutch.
먼치킨은 진짜 강했거든요.
5 bullets.
오늘의 먼-
No shot.
하지만 위치가 봤습니다. 체력.
2 bullets.
성공이긴 해요.
No way,
먼치킨 에이스!
먼치킨의 역사 에이스를 만들어.
dude. He can't get it. That sucks, but that's as good as it can get with a round loss. Holy hell, Munchkin.
네.
아니 이거는 진짜
예.
멘탈적으로는 이겼다고 해도 되는 그런 라운드입니다.
총다 떨어뜨리고. 야.
Where's the timeout from Frost?
좋았었던 먼치킨.
Dude, that was nuts.
엑스가 먼치킨 고맙다. 아울러 바로 구매.
아니 특히 바인드에서
Unreal.
좋은데요, 먼치킨.
네. 먼치킨의 홈그라운드 바인디였습니다. 저는 여기가 너무.
Last player standing.
아니 그리고 지금 자신감이 총알 다 쓴 시점에서 2발짜리 셰리프 들고서는 그냥 냅다 가버리는 게
그러면서 탈론의
Dude, I don't know. This might be the year of the fragging IGL.
이번엔 젠지 에이스.
Like where all of them are pretty much pounding.
고맙다 먼치킨아 이겨줘서.
Maybe, yeah. Hopefully.
예. 돈이 없는데 어떻게 사?
Other IGLs maybe not so happy with that.
Someone check
I
on
mean,
finesse.
Yeah, last year was pretty prominent with for it.
서로 간의 체력의 압박들이 좀 있어.
I feel like we praised it a lot this year or this season, but I feel like this is where this 2025 might be where we're seeing it happen with regularity.
아울로로
Yeah.
잡아내서 것도 그렇고. 그 이후에 이렇게 탈론이
I love you, finesse.
자 이거 넘을 수 있나요? 유맨.
여기에서 어쨌든 젠지는
If you come to Seoul, will I come out drinking with you?
전원 생존으로 마무리하는 거를 목표로 가야 될 것
Perhaps.
같습니다.
네.
I'll have the police on standby
자,
though,
박 선수는 아울로를 다시 한번 구매를 했고요.
and I'll have 3 witnesses around me to make sure that
자, 지금
nothing
욕탕을
befalls
꽉
me.
쥐고 있기 때문에
음.
얼마든지 B로 무게 중심을 이동할 수는 있습니다만
그렇습니다.
상대가 TP를 타고서는
Ain't no way they can't stop
빠르게
daydreaming for a few hours. I mean, that is how addiction happens. I mean, have you seen how much I'm moving? But I mean, players who smoke like cigarettes and stuff, like after every single game, you go outside with your whole team. If it's like one player that smokes, you basically go outside with the whole team so that they can smoke, and then you talk about game strategy going into the next one. This is a really good turnaround though for Talon. If they can get a thrifty after losing the anti-eco, then game state's kind of equalized. None of them are low, so it's not like Texture can get an insta-pop on anybody with a fragment here. Miss on the Dizzy. Wingman will not go through, and okay.
탈론 e스포츠 설계 라운드를 독식합니다.
아 이거 진 거는 좀 큰데요.
네.
I say losing the anti-eco. They won the round, but what I mean to say is like this basically just ends up with them having a bonus conversion all the same.
내주긴 했지만 거의 뭐 라운드를 가져왔다고 해도 이상하지 않을 만큼의 그런 이득을 봤었던 세 번째 라운드를
My
반드시 가져올 수 있는
Misspeaking. The score, of course, is 3-0.
그리고 심지어 제가 B 사이트로 무게 중심을 이동하는 게 조금 늦었다고 말씀은 드렸지만
네.
준비는 되어 있었어요. 게임 흐름을 잘 읽고 있었던 젠지였는데 아 이게 교전에서 밀렸네요.
아울로 두 방. 아 크루즈 확실히 강력합니다. 궤도 일격 올라온 크루즈고요.
Yeah, and Frost not panicking.
네.
Warranted.
자, 계속해서 기분 좋은 이득은 B에서 봤거든요. 탈론.
Next time I see Finesse, can I give him a Walker or a Kane as a bit?
바로
Sure.
앞에 빠박. 자, 카론이 프리미 잡아내.
I don't know when I'll see him again though, because I'll probably be going to the internationals.
생각보다 많은데 돌리자.
예.
정보는 없지만 순간 이동기 탈 수밖에 없습니다. 왜 여기에 화력이 집중되어 있기 때문에.
그럼 욕탕 퀴즈. 예.
아 근데 벤달 들고 기다려요?
그러니까요.
Ooh, Foxy getting timing with a lurk.
하나 둘.
바인드의 먼치킨.
Oh, Munchkin.
2대 3이에요.
자,
2대
벤도
3.
체력의 저하가 약간은 있었고요. 스파이크를 피해요.
그게 크죠.
Just remember, it's all jokes.
잡아냈습니다. 자, 크루즈는 스파이크 들고 일단은 설치까지는 될 것으로 보이고요.
이거 괜히 카론이 먼저 끊기거나 하면은 궤돌격도 가진 크루즈이기 때문에
네.
1대2 얼마든지
Having chatted with him a decent bit in the past,
자, 그래서
I think he's a really chill dude, and I think that he's a very talented IGL.
소위탄 각보러 가는 거고
예.
고각으로 던져놓고서는 교전에 투입되려는 크루즈의 생각입니다.
그렇습니다.
This is a hell of a lineup.
궤돌격.
This is gonna orbital into the molly.
날리고 소위탄 던져놓은 다음에 교전하겠다.
예.
Can he hear it?
자, 시간.
Yep.
궤돌격을 한번 저해 보고요.
소위탄 쏘고요. 출발.
그리고
Are they gonna try to body block?
자,
They couldn't body block.
바네체
시간 때문에 이거 아쉽게 됐네요. 크루즈의 큰 그림.
Damn.
결국에는 성공했습니다. 4대0.
Damn. I mean, they just keep getting away with these round wins. They're in tatters, but they still just get over the line.
He's played this so well.
And
And they missed the body block. I think they jumped over the
크루즈도 노림수가
the molly.
I think all they kind of do is just sit still.
바로 빠진 거. 다만 젠지는 얘가 한 번은 긁고 셋업하러 가겠지?
네.
이 생각 때문에 그 각을 클리어하는 시간이 소모가 많이 됐습니다.
그렇습니다.
무빙 좋았고 또 절약왕에 젠지 나오나 했는데
결국 바인드에서 브림스톤이 보여줄 수 있는 100%를 다 보여줬습니다. 그러면서 라인들을 가져왔고요. 탈론. 자, 프림입니다. 자, 욕탕 쪽에서 이게 프리미가 피스톨 라운드 좋은 샷을 한번 만들어냈었죠.
Yeah, this is looking a lot more steady for them compared to the last bind.
프리미를
Granted, I mean, I say steady, like they're still
두고 게임하고
narrowly winning a lot of these rounds.
그러니까 얘네가 욕탕을
There's
길게
two of
보는
them.
시야만 못 가져가면은 운영에 우리가 문제가 없어. 뭐 이런 생각인 것 같거든요.
네.
벤 움직임.
너무 좋은데요?
프리미만 있는 게 아니다.
프리미는 이거 놓쳤어요. 자, 폭신라인이 프리미 잡아냈습니다. 이러면 욕탕 뒤쪽 체크해야죠. 탈론도.
이 욕탕 주도권은 진짜 안 져요.
For a second, I thought Jit was just gonna get destroyed there. Paint shell bounce. Governor will stick the plant. Eats a decent amount of damage. That's obviously unhealable.
많이 받았습니다.
자 자 이게 요맨 선수가 많이 늦는 상황이라서
Boys
네.
almost just catches a straight headshot on the Foxy.
앞선 라운드도 젠지 시간이 없어서 해치
So-
못했었는데.
I mean, they've got a big cluster, 3 towards lamps. Looks like a creep back down short. Trademark is disabled, so
자, 그럼
don't have to worry about that.
좋은 플레이를 보여줘야 되겠죠, 젠지.
But time is working against Gen G right now, as is that wall. Oh, but now they swing out into it. Okay.
자, 폭시라인을 끊어냈습니다.
And last player swing around from the back. Kriz has made noise. Easy turn from Yeoman. Okay, they're officially on the board here.
첫 번째 라운드를 챙겼습니다.
And given the damage that they've dealt overall, because the rounds haven't really been one-sided, I think Talon might be onto an eco. I'll have to see. Either way, they have a tour de force, they have knives. Yeah.
네.
So, force up hero, and then double ult pop.
그렇습니다. 뭐 0.1초 등 0.01초.
This actually isn't too bad for Talon if Primi can find value with the ult.
자, 젠지가 시간을 태우다가 결국에는 해체에 성공했고요. 4대1 라운드를 따라갑니다.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Gen G's done a lot better. And I mean, the thing is that this could very much bite them in the ass in the long term because they haven't been able to close out all the rounds. Because they're on the defending side, so they're about to get shifted over to the attack, where in theory they should be a bit more favored. But yeah, I mean, there you go. 2 kills, swing out. Texture does manage to shut down Ban. Foxy finding 1. It's not ready for the reswing though. The Texture. Okay, and now they know.
2대1 헤드헌터 하나.
It is Primi.
예,
I mean, he's got a showstopper.
그렇습니다.
There's no plant. If he kills Primi at all, he wins the round.
텍스처.
Ooh, what a clutch.
야 이번 라운드 텍스처도 거의 에임쇼라고 해도 될 정도로 그 윈도우를 깔끔하게 잘 잡아줬었거든요.
I think he overcommitted on saving that showstopper.
게임을 또 이겨내는 탈론이었습니다. 5대1.
야 프림이
It's hard there.
체인버 줄만한.
I mean, you know that if you just get the kill, the round's over. And I think right now they need rounds because they're starting on defending side. So already giving up 5 rounds here feels really bad.
7번째 라운드.
이제 체인버가 랑데브가 또 그 유효 거리 버프를 먹었기 때문에
네.
아마 조금 더 모습을 많이 드러낼 수 있을 거라고 생각을 해요.
Yeah, and he hadn't ulted, and okay. Texture kind of makes up for it a little bit.
야, 역작 타이밍 맞춰 잘 나왔습니다. 오퍼레이터가.
그리고 목요 계신
하나 더 북시라인.
Foxy in showers.
욕탕은 그냥
다 닦아줍니다. 완전 그냥 싹 밀어버려요.
예.
자, 먼치킨도 바인드에서의 폼이 굉장히 좋았었거든요.
이러면은 뭐 일단락이 되어 있는 상황이다 보니까
네.
이 연막 꺼지는 거 오히려 텍스처가 기다리고 있습니다.
완전히 와.
Sorry, I'm like
텍스처 입장에서 아쉬움이
checking to see what food I want to eat here.
탑이었고요. 이러면 오기가 어렵죠.
네, 접어야죠.
네, 불가능합니다.
그리고 먼치킨이 아예 정면에서 빠진 걸 확인했기 때문에 텍스처가 또 와서 기다리고 있어요.
예,
준비되어 있는 A 사이트입니다.
맞습니다. 자, 벽 올리고 일단은 쭉쭉 들어가는데 카론이
어.
준비 중.
저지.
카론이 준비 중.
Oh,
양념을 잘 빼고.
double kill. Yep.
텍스처입니다.
Down A.
고맙다 카론아.
And this leaves Governor in a pretty bad spot.
몰아넣어가지고
Korean fried chicken? That's exactly what I was looking at, in fact.
네.
There's a place called Koreantal chicken. So Korean slash, like,
텍스처 오늘 오빠
Chinese style
컨디션
chicken,
확실히
I guess is what the name is going for.
젠지가 5대2.
It's cheeky little pun. But I've never seen this place before, so I'm actually interested in trying it.
자, 여전히 텍스처의 오퍼레이터는 유지되겠고요. 아, 여기서 이거 졌으면 진짜 끔찍했을
Rare miss from
것 같아요.
Primi, honestly.
이것까지도 이겨냈고요.
진짜 폭시나인이 욕탕은 내가 버려야지라고 결정하기 전까지는 진짜 지질 않습니다.
네. 아우, 좋은 건 두 번 봐야죠. 자, 데미 장식으로 2개의 킬을 또 만들어냈었던 텍스처 선수의 좋은
There's
움직임.
more fried chicken restaurants. I believe it's just in Seoul and not even just in the entire country, but there's more fried chicken restaurants here than there are McDonald's in the world. Oh, the dog didn't see him. Oh, dude, Foxy got all 3. Would have basically just been the round.
일단 A 사이트 빼고 와야죠.
Because Munchkin's now rotating over, so it's not like he can just pit to try to prevent the hit here. Nightfall catches everyone other than Governor, but Munchkin's dead. Texture is still making his way over.
뒤가 어떤지를 몰라가지고 설치 후 바로 추적자 눌러야 됩니다. 추적자 확인. 쌀 구덩이까지.
예. 추적 많이 했어요.
Alright, so they clear Seekers. He pulls off the angle right before he would have actually spotted.
네.
So 2 in the pit, 1 outside of, and Texture's going to peek into Lamps with AWP, and he just catches Premi right in the balls.
오퍼레이터 샷. 그리고 오. 오.
Governor almost wall banged. Finds the first.
아, 이거는 많이
And snaps onto the head. Really nicely done.
이겨냅니다.
Lovely shooting.
탈론 e스포츠.
이게 지속적으로 젠지 같은 경우에는 이기고 지고 이러다 보니까
Yeah, but a Korean fried chicken place down the street from your mom's place in Jersey the day after she
그나마
sold her
이길 때
house.
잘 이겨가지고 다음 라운드 저도
Brutal.
뭐가 되는 거예요.
Depending on which brand it was,
웃고 계시면
It
안
might
돼요.
not. It might not have been too much of a loss because there's
버너 에임 진짜 자석이었는데.
like the Bonchon chicken
그리고
place.
직보이가 해븐 잡아준 것도 너무 컸고.
I tried that. It was not very good, honestly.
자, 저번에
was
라운드
kind of
얼마
shocked.
남지 않았습니다.
Because everyone was raving about it, and then I tried it, and I was like, nah, this is actually kind of mid.
자, 욕탕에서의 좋은 수비를 보여주는 폭신라인. 하지만 탈론 e스포츠 개의치 않고 계속 욕탕 쪽으로 한번 시도해 봅니다.
근데 삐롱이 안 찍힌 상황에서 직보이가
네.
안 찍혔다는
Seeing the
정보를
last wild
주고서 혼자
kangaroo was
뭔가
hit by a
작업에
car and died
들어갔거든요.
in Slovakia.
텍스처에게
I had not heard
끊기면
that.
젠지가 엄청 흐름 빠르게 탈 수 있어요.
여기요.
I didn't even know that they're. Oh
잘
wow!
끌었습니다.
야, 이러면
Stop
에임을
with the movement. I didn't even know that they had wild kangaroos there. That's interesting to learn.
스파이크 다운.
Spike
Foxy
down
finding
A.
one, repositions. Molly down at Ban's feet.
사이드
able to
쪽에서
tuck
탈론
back.
잘 막혀줘. 와.
Crew's dead. Oh, the jump out into the seas.
다 했어요.
체력이
Foxy is looking clean on the movement. Really nicely done.
젠지 e스포츠.
본인 딱 끊기지 않고 상대방이 무리해야 되는 각으로 올라가는 폭신아인의 센스. 진짜 와, 욕탕은 폭신아인입니다.
그러니까요. 자, 여기서 탈론의 타임아웃입니다.
I feel like this really should have been
초반 피스톨 라운드 승리한 이후에 1, 2, 3, 4라운드
like a 6-3 in Genji's favor at this point.
Yeah, there's been some close rounds. I can't get over how many draws Foxy9 wins just in showers is ridiculous.
He's been so good at holding it down. I thought he was gonna have that 3K like the round prior or whatever.
Yeah, he's really stepping up, man. He looks really good.
예.
Whatever texture was dealing with yesterday, I think he's gotten over it as well.
I'm thinking this might be too many rounds to get with a chamber on attack.
That's exactly my thought. I think that 5 was already far too many.
Yeah.
So that's where my main concern lies for them. Because they should have been off to just a much better start on the defense.
근데 오늘은 욕탕의 폭신아인이 이 수비에 어떻게 보면
Something is alright. It's
그래서 탈론도 타임
I don't know. I mean, granted, like I didn't try it in the States. I tried it in Thailand because I was like, they have it at the airport, and
일단 지금 당장의 요탕의
I was degenerate as hell on that Thailand trip. I ate so poorly. I think in the airport I had Ponchon chicken, and then I went to Taco Bell. That haunt might actually give him pause. So now he can thrash through teleporter. Yep. Here comes. Double. Oh, it's a double detain. They thought they had shit. Oh my god, this kid's turned around so well.
대단하네요 진짜.
Oh, they just misidentify and they completely screw themselves here.
이거 젠지 입장에서 파티였었는데.
And now you got Munchkin with an op on site alone, with Karen trying to scale up through connector, and then there's a trademark in the way.
이거 자체가
He'd have to smoke it off or destroy it.
그 마스터스 때 로터스에서 B 포박폭 연계 카운터를 쳤던 것 같은 진짜 그 그림 같은.
I'm not sure how much longer there is on that smoke and hookah. Munchkin's in such a bad spot. Yeah, it's dissipating, so he's got to tuck in.
이러면 젠지가 많이 좀 불리하긴 하겠습니다.
That's actually so unlucky.
타임아웃 동안 탈론이 준비해온 전략을 젠지가
I thought Jit was almost certainly going to be detained there. Okay, they find one. Munchkin, oh, he legs him. Tries to bite the drop. Now gets mollied off. Smoke orb at his feet. And there's a wrap and elbow. Unless Karen, oh, nope. Oh, okay. That's a nasty flick. Guess it heals back in. Thing is, they have orbital. If they had sent it to stop the plant, this feels like it's way more doable. But Karen, yeah, unable to find that. So now you kind of have to just go for the save of the op. Feels like.
자, 먼치킨
오퍼 세이브를 해야 되는데
네.
But how do you save?
넘어갈 수 있는지도
They're pretty confident that he hasn't gotten out of this position.
동결질하겠다는 마인드인데요.
Okay, I guess he just kills Shit Boys.
보내고 일단 먼치킨 오퍼레이터
Damn, it's
살려갑니다.
another really close
오늘
round.
먼치킨이 터치 쳤고 많이 챙겨주는데
네.
Good on Munchkin for hitting those shots, but
자, 이렇게 7대 4.
7 rounds on this attack is brutal in a thrifty as well.
야 진짜 탈론도 어마어마한 팀입니다. 근데 그 연계 속에서
Dude, that
진보이와 크루즈가
that thrash not hitting Jit
크루즈 아니었으면
is
He did
absolutely
so.
on
Yeah,
them.
he did so well.
I mean, you can tell like the call was like, yeah, they're all detained, they're all detained, and they just flood
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
진보이는
The call was definitely a hit 3.
그리고 뭐 카론 선수도 힘내주고.
To be fair, when he jumps there, he doesn't see him. I don't think.
여기서 마지막.
But it should come up on radar. Maybe I'm not sure.
트라이를 해봤을
I feel
텐데.
like it wouldn't have happened.
Either way, I
but
don't like the overwrought strat against an eco. I would always. I hate like fighting early where they can trade and win out guns.
국사의 구덩이가 있기 때문에 리테이크 그림에서 각을 본인들 마음대로 좀 젠지가 형성할 수 있습니다.
네.
How to not hit Jit? I don't know.
탈론은 아직까지는 궁극기가 돌아온 인원이 없습니다. 자, 욕탕 쪽도 깊게 트라이는 하지 않고 있고요. 탈론. A 사이트 쪽을 계속해서
Dude, I wish we had
여기도
more easily more easily accessible Taco Bells here in Korea. They're all just on the opposite side of the city. Like it was one of the upsides of being a coex is that
결국 각 사이트에서 수비하는 인원들이
you know there's Taco Bells nearby, so I could actually order it as a delivery.
피론 클리어인 거 확인을 했어요. 그러면은 지금 A 3명인 거 오케이.
Running out of poison here, Munchkin.
자, 정보로 파악으로 일단
But they tried to delay. Charon able to find one.
사람 어느 정도 읽었죠?
I think he might have had a small gap in the smoke where he was able to get the pick there.
자, 욕탕 입구 쪽에 스킬 투척하면서 계속 제어하고
And
있습니다.
Spike is contained in showers. They try to flash out. Really nice.
설치를 또
Foxy
짓고 있는데
traded.
되겠는데 이
They should know that Charon's still here, but I mean, another ace?
어비스에 이어서 카론.
예.
Another ace for GENG in this map?
볼수 있습니다. 카론
But this time for a round win?
여기 있다.
Dude, he's trying to bait for him. No!
무빙. 오케이 인정.
에방위.
예.
And now they need to be careful because they don't want to lose.
스킬이 정리시킵니다. 7대 4. 젠지 포인트를 또 따냅니다.
야 이게 먼치킨의 국사의 구덩이도 너무나도 좋았던 게
네.
Fast food changed better internationally or back in the States? It really depends on the fast food chain. I'd say that McDonald's here is way better. Burger King's pretty ass though. Taco Bell can be good. Mostly depends on the menu because a lot of them will have different menus. And like in Korea, for the longest time, you could still get the volcano burrito, even though it was off the menu in Taco Bell for years.
마지막 라운드가 진행되겠습니다.
Like years before I
여전히 젠지
moved
있고요.
out of the States. And that was my favorite thing. Is that an intentional delay? Clear.
좀 빠르게 봐.
Either way, if they were trying to buy rotations over, they just lost a player.
독성 장막이 올라온다. 이거 일단 긁고 보면은 본전이다.
그러니까요.
Oh, the orb probably is confirmed. If they send orbital here, this is kind of a waste, so yeah, just save it.
투자를 하면서 일단 B 사이트 앞쪽을 잘 막아냈습니다. 프리미는 이 와중에 A 사이트 좀 깊게 파보는데 먼치킨이 보고 있습니다.
The Korean Taco Bell has a lot of corn? No, not really.
텍스처 쪽 오퍼레이터가 준비 중.
자 텍스처가 오퍼이기 때문에
네. 준비 중.
네.
준비 중. 던지고 꽉. 그래도 카론이 해줬어요.
카론이
A
궤들격으로
little bit rough.
이러면은
They force him back out. This is still doable. Primi has lingered up into lamps.
수적 우위를 무조건 활용해야 됩니다.
Foxy, though, if he checks over towards short,
차라리 답입니다.
네.
Seeker's gonna reveal.
어쨌든 뛰어오고 있다는 걸 알고 있으니까.
Okay, so they know that he's on this corner of the map.
맹신할 수 없어요. 욕탕이 어딘지도 모르기 때문에
Mashin,
한턴 벌고요.
그리고
time bot, eats a bit of damage to the
나머지
smoke.
빼고 맞습니다. 안티플래시 혹시라인.
Oh, gets him.
욕탕에서 누구에게도 지지 않습니다.
I mean, you have time to maybe TP and try to sprint for it. Yeoman's gonna be in position, though.
남은 시간 12초. 저번에 마지막 라운드이기 때문에 어쨌든
10
트라이 해야
seconds
되거든요.
left.
걸려.
Oh.
그대로 마무리.
야,
Nicely lined up shot. 7-5 at the half. This still might be far too much, I think.
야 5대7 바인드 팽팽하고 너무 재밌습니다.
네.
그리고 아마 프리미가 공격 때는 사실 체인버가 해줄 수 있는 게 그다지 없어요. 뭔가 시팅을 받지 않는 한 본인이 각쪽에 구하면서
Are you calling me a
웨이팅을 해야
dum-dum
되는
for the
상황인데
haunt? I
수비
said it scanned them.
때는 내 랑데부 믿고 오는 거를 받아먹는 체인버가 될 거기 때문에
예.
프리미의 피지컬이
I mean, I'm
조금
not
더
like offended
우러는
or
모습
anything like that.
기대할 수
Just
있을 것
wanna
같고요.
수비 단계에서
See if
셜버가
you're
보여줄 수 있는
confused.
각들 분명히 프리미에게도 요구할 때 해줄 수가 있겠습니다.
It's definitely doable, but if Talon comes out and they win the pistol, because that was a really strong attack. If they come out and they get the pistol on defense, especially with Primi having a headhunter and being able to take a forward spot,
근데 뭐
then
대전역까지는 차 타고 가서 걸어갈
this could end up spiraling into a map 3. And
가보자고 텍스처.
Lotus between these teams, I don't know how it would look given just the current form.
속단할 수 없는 좀 팽팽한 상황입니다.
그렇습니다.
Do I get asked if I work in North Korea? Usually, sometimes when I say like, oh yeah, like I live in Korea, some people will be like, I assume you mean the good Korea or in South Korea, and I'm like, yeah.
이럴 수가 없네요. 미안합니다. 혹시나
Yeah, obviously.
응원해주는 여러 팬들이 또 있었고요. 이어지는 후반전에 피스톨 라운드 공수가 전환된
So, it can
상태에서 공격으로 만나볼 수 있겠습니다. 텍스트의 이 움직임 너무 좋았어.
So with a good shot into just a greedy boombot.
하나 더.
I mean, if he hit the flick, it would have been nice on the governor, but
그리고 뒤쪽에 있었던 사이트 안쪽에 있었던 인원들이 키를 만들어내는데
in the end, that was just a bit too greedy from texture.
노멜의 마무리까지 팀 에이스로
Overall, though, they they climbed their way back into this, considering how the game had started.
자, 1라운드다 보니까 미드 밀고 나오는 거 견제하는 기절보 잠깐 생각했었다가
네.
접고 우리가 조용히 가자.
If I go to Toronto, change that. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll know it's you then.
A거든요.
근데 시작하자마자 제트가 이거 순풍 못 누르거든요.
네.
지금
Okay.
그 1초의 틈.
시작하자마자 눌렀어요.
Force ban off the high ground instantly.
그렇습니다.
Quick TP forward can save the molly.
자, 그러면 일단 크루즈의 눈 멀게 한 이후에
Sends it, and they're just gonna swing. They're just gonna push into governor. But actually, it's smoked off in the back. So now they're just fanning out in backside.
자, 젠지의 움직임 굉장히
수비
좋았습니다.
시작 지점 완전 점거했습니다.
They have pain shell as well.
자, 거버너가 폭신한과의 맞대결 속에서 좀 봐야 되겠습니다.
이러면
Alright, this has
욕탕
gotten
메리트가 탈론이 좀 많이
a little bit
살아났어요.
hectic.
그러니까요. 설치가 뒤인데. 자, 개코를 10분 활용해준 젠지고요.
헤븐각을 벤이 얼마나
Flushes, yep, nice. The bite flushes one, pushing over into Cruz, push up into the smoke here. It's T, finds one.
자, 카로.
And texture dead means that now there is no paint shell. And it's all on Karen, and yep, just won't be able to do it. Okay, really good adjustments in the end.
탈론도
Good aggression from Talon.
주어진 상황에서 뭐 해야 되는지를 알아요.
네. 줄 거 주고 우리가 그 이후에 할 수 있는 것들을 해보자라는 탈론의 움직임이었습니다.
그러니까 진짜 말 그대로 줄 거 주고 속에 뭐가 있냐면 영역.
I like the call to fight here from Talon.
버버너가 조바심을 안 내요.
They did pretty good. There was two 1v1s that they won that was like giant.
그렇습니다.
They won like a lamps 1v1 and they won the spawn in the smoke 1v1.
3.3입니다. 탈론의
I
미드
think
이어서는 젠지.
a lot of that was contingent on like texture trying to survive, be able to get a paint shell and stop the half, and then try to isolate. But
이거는 좀 후반 1라운드를 따낸 거는 크기는 한데요.
프리미?
oh boy,
야,
and there you go. That's everybody dead. There, and then Munchkin. Just as a classic.
먼치킨이 위치 걸렸습니다. 그대로 마무리.
Okay, they lose one player. That's it. And Ban went into that with a sheriff.
털론도
Very, very
멋있게
clean.
맞습니다.
그렇죠. 뭐 어쨌든 이런 완성도를 어느 정도 가지고 있는 팀이기 때문에.
네.
그리고 원래 프리미 선수가 합류한 직후에는 합이 안 좋다라는 얘기가 있기는 했거든요. 근데 이제는 올라오고 있습니다.
그렇죠.
One and
구버너 선수가 개인의 또 움직임으로 마무리하는 것까지 좋았습니다. 자, 젠지 그래도 뭐 중간 바이 하면서 이어질 라운드를 또 보여주겠습니다. 4점 차.
와, 거꾸로 또 나가요.
먼치킨이 준비 중.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone trying to figure out what kind of food we're getting, but
먼치킨은 저렇게 피킹하는 게 아니라
네.
길게 빼고 나오는 거를 대기했던 것 같은데.
음.
야, 이 정보는 큽니다. 이거 보시면은 욕탕을 케어해 줘야 될 인원이
So this place has so many different like
그러는
flavors.
동안 탈론은
It's insane.
욕탕을 길게 먹어놨습니다.
Like I think they have more sauce options than Buffalo Wild Wings.
이 지린 루트
Or
자체가
Wingstop.
굉장히 불안정해질 수밖에 없겠고요. 자, 그래도 한번 가봅니다. 자, 텍스처. 일단 사이트 앞까지만 한번 열어봤고요. 개코
설치만 완료되면은 할만하거든요.
Spike
Alright.
planted.
텍스처 안쪽까지 한번 깊이 들어옵니다.
텍스처가 이렇게
So get in, Munchkin's down.
벤 선수가
One less bit, I should say, of like post-point utility, and oh man, good for another on the drop.
정리 폭신라인을
Swing out from Foxy, smattering of damage found, has to backpedal. Governor chasing
근데 이 폭신아이 이김
and wins right as he swaps to the Vandal.
이것도 설마
Texture can't finish off Ban,
이게 안 되네요.
소이탄 날려놨고요.
네.
and now it's just Karen.
자, 그리고 해체.
Molly's out. Ban dies instantly. I don't think he got the half.
안 됐어요. 안 됐어요. 예.
Yeah, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
던져놓고 욕탕을 가는
And
아, 결국 크러쉬. 젠지가 라운드를 챙깁니다.
Did he think he was gonna? I think he thought he was gonna survive.
이득 봤잖아.
네, 소이탄이 진짜
But that's still really good. They killed 4.
자, 3점 차. 다만 젠지도 라운드 승리하는 과정에서 총기를 좀 많이 떨어뜨렸습니다.
그렇죠.
예.
And Monster's just he's just a hair off.
야, 벤 선수도 진짜 욕탕에서 끝까지 저 벤치 라인에서 끝까지 없는 척하다가 기절복 걸리니까 딱 반발짝만 빼는 게 너무 좋았고요.
Yeah, he thought he had it timed.
아마 프리미도 지금 안 하면 안 된다. 어차피 안 된다.
음.
예, 그 생각이었었겠죠. 그래서 3점 차입니다.
There's that much time left. He basically needs to just take it, eat as much damage as he can, have the molly expire, and then just hit a headshot with the Vandal to win the round.
안쪽 깊이 들어와 있습니다.
자, 근데
That
이렇게
flash is behind. Prowler does not check the side. Oh, they're getting frazzled.
긴급 탈출.
Okay, he doesn't overstay. I think he could have gotten 2. Gets a second there. Ends up getting infiltrated. They hear the double TP. And they're gonna TP back, but now you have a linger from the brim here on short.
자, 프리미 앞에
So
있거든요.
Cruz has the opportunity to really shut him down. There's the first one. Swings out. Karen.
시간 번개 좀 크거든요.
예.
He's on the molly. Readjusts.
터치.
Player
와,
standing.
벤자민.
And okay.
Spike
자,
planted.
집보이가 앞까지.
아, 이게 너무 큰데요. 궤도 일격 가지고 있던 카론.
예.
Huh?
어떻게 욕탕. 자, 시간 좀 소모합니다. 집보이도.
이거 트리플 박스
How much
뒤에서
HP was he on?
해체하는
I think he was quite a
He-
lot.
He had a
소리 한번
good amount of HP.
체크. 바로 앞에.
너무 앞에 있어요.
오. 자, 요맨이.
이러면은 심리전은 요맨이 지금 우위에 있어요.
네. 계속 시간을
아,
줄여줍니다.
Yeoman's
시간
playing
줄입니다.
this
너무 잘해주고 있어요.
이러면
pretty
시간
damn
좀
well.
보고.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Nice.
젠지의
All right,
요맨이
good from Yeoman to
That is
spare their blushes, but
excellent.
good lord.
붉은 선수예요.
How?
진짜
예.
저는 사실
money?
영이 오피셜 떴어요.
Yeah, I mean, how does Karen do that? He's been so good in this game.
경험이 너무 많아요, 이 선수는.
그러니까요. 이런 상황은 얼마나 많이 바뀌었어요. 요맨에 미쳐버린.
Because he didn't need the exit. I mean, he takes a little bit of damage. You can see he's got like 80 HP. Oh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's nice. Damn, that's a nice Viper molly.
Yeah, I didn't catch the molly. All right, that makes way more sense.
자, 젠지.
I thought he just fully trolled.
내면서
They have a tour de force set up in hookah.
제트 포지션 견제.
네.
이거는 뭐
Genji look like they want to
텍스처.
send it here. Judge. Yep. Goodbye, Jit boys.
그리고
Goodbye, Van.
텍스처입니다.
Goodbye, Cruz. Nope, Cruz wins.
그러니까 네가 버린 저지로 내가 크루즈.
He gets seized in,
체력의 데미지 압박 많이 받았고 스파이크 설치
but they can't
완료됐습니다.
push him because there's a judge. So he actually gets to heal back up, get some heals.
젠지의 브림스톤 뒤쪽으로 빠졌고요.
So he's back to full. One. Ooh, there's one shell left. It's enough. Foxy jump peeks the corner, kills Governor.
자, 이러면
궁극기 다 아꼈는데요.
예. 안
And now
쓰고
Primi
이겼어요.
needs to 1v4 clutch with a tour de force.
나와주세요.
Okay, so he fires that shot. He's trying to bait and fake that he's dropped down, but now they know.
흔들릴 이유가 없습니다, 젠지.
Another shot. Oh no.
아니 근데
혹시 라인의 마무리.
아니 프리미
Oh,
선수
that's just
저게 다
unfortunate.
본인데.
네. 한발 한 발이 크레드인데.
예.
That judge got passed around and it did damage.
Yeah, dude, everyone was killing with it.
유복하게,
nuts.
유복하게
I liked it's a very like micro thing, but I liked the headhunter shot initially from Primi to fake that he's dropped off heaven,
여기서 이게
trying to
너무
catch him off guard.
그리고 저지 들걸.
One enemy.
야, 폭신아이 진짜 위기였는데 뒤에 백업을 믿었죠.
100원.
But unfortunately, he couldn't kill anything after that.
거의 윙맨이 저금통이었어요 방금.
그렇습니다. 자 9대 8까지 젠지 한 점 차로 쫓아가는 가운데 탈론의 타임아웃이 나옵니다.
자, 뭐 다 따라잡힌 입장이다 보니까 타임아웃을 부를 수밖에 없고요.
그렇죠.
어떤
프레드의 세부상을 좀 보긴 해야 되겠습니다만 아마 탈론도 이번 라운드에서의 자금이 그렇게 여유롭진 않을 거예요.
네. 이게 근데 결국은 지금 나올 수 있는 피드백은 어디 하나 세게 나가야 된다 이 말밖에는 할 수 있는 게 없는 상황이고
네.
더더욱이
Alright, this is turning into a bit more of a map and a more concerning one here for Talon.
를 가지고 있는 것도 아니고 그리고 스카이잖아요. 뭐
네.
호박을 들고 있는 페이드도 아니고.
Need to be able to get this to take us a
그러다
Lotus.
뒤에서만 막으면은
Otherwise, it's going to be
상대의 공격을
20
저지해줄
mil
수밖에
won
없어요.
into the bank account of Gen G.
그러다
One round
보니까
separating from
결국
tying
우리가
up.
앞으로 나가는 것만이 솔루션이 되는 탈론입니다.
그렇습니다. 자 한점차 상황 속에서 젠지 앞서서 궁극기를 많이 아껴놨습니다. 자 이어지는 라운드 보겠습니다. 탈론 오퍼레이터 한번
Okay, nice. Very nice peek. Set up there on the bait from Jit.
어딘가 세게 쥐고 있어야
Quick little in and out. They do get a detain. I don't think they can't capitalize though. Like the angle's being watched. Ban is here with an operator. He was there with an operator.
무슨 일이에요? 수석자.
Okay, quick seeker's thump out of elbow. Cruz transferring, finding two. Jit Boy's getting another out from window.
자, 여러분,
And
요것밖에 안
suddenly it's
남았어요.
just Yo-Man.
아니 그리고 탈론 이거 4명 생존으로 혹은 3명 생존으로 마무리하면
너무 좋죠.
Dog confirms. Pick up the op. Okay, Cruz. Very nicely done.
이렇게 캐리가 되는 무력을 가진 선수였어요.
예. 타임아웃을 제대로 활용했군요. 다시 한번 2점 차. 탈론이 먼저 10점을 만들었습니다. 두 자릿수.
그래서 지속적으로 이런 플레이가 나와줘야 되고
네.
그게 체인버냐 제트냐의 문제인 거고 젠지는 그걸 기다리고 싶을 거거든요. 자,
자 10대 8.
벤 제트의 오퍼레이터가 또 같은 방향으로 갑니다.
예.
똑같은 거 또 할 거라고는 생각하기 힘든데다가 만약에 벤이 저거를 나가서 보는 순간 너무나도 큰 정보가 됩니다.
자 체인버는 뭐 안쪽에 일단 깊이 숨어 있고요.
자, B롱에 인도하는 빛을 찍었거든요.
네.
그러면은 이 정보가 조립이 되려면 프리미가 욕탕 밖을 한 번은 볼 수 있어야 돼요.
근데 지금은 전혀 뭐 볼만한 움직임들이 안 나오고 있거든요. 프리미는요.
그러니까 B 윈도우도 전진을 사실 나가고 싶거든요. 저 B에서
You-
인도하는 빛이 정확히 어떤
You're
정보인지
cooking potatoes. You're going absolutely ape with
들어올 거야.
the ideas here.
킬 오퍼레이터로 하나 만들면은 된다. 그거 하나 믿고 가는 거예요.
그리고 들어갈 가능성이 높습니다. 일단 던지면서
자, 오퍼레이터인 거 모르는 상황.
Oh, and Texture gets another 2K.
자 힘들 때 해주는 텍스처.
I mean, it was hit the shot or nothing basically there. And then Governor's just not prepared.
인도하는 빛이 작동을 안 했어요.
자 사이트 열면서.
This is a very good call here from the side of Gen G.
자 뒤쪽.
And barring a disaster clause from them in the post plant, it should be damn near flawless and them once again 1 round away from tying it. So Cruz is just going to slowly drift across the smoke. So yep, there's the save.
그 궤도 일격 타이밍에 내가 진입해 줄게. 이게 되는
Very,
건지
very nice.
모르겠는데
네.
거버너가 빨리 끊긴 시점에서 저걸 누른 거는 조금 아쉬운 판단이 됐습니다.
이러면 세이브 쪽으로 가는 것 같고요. 탈론은요. 젠지는 다시 한번 더 끝까지 또 쫓아갈 수 있게 됐습니다.
그러니까 이 궤도 일격이 좀 너무 뼈 아파요. 저것 때문에 동점으로까지 이어진다라고 해도 조금 과언이 아닐 정도의 밸류입니다.
자 이렇게 10대 9까지 젠지 따라가고의 텍스처도
That one didn't go great for Talon.
한번.
It was like the
Yeah, it was
disastrous round.
all in on having to hit the op shot on a blast packing raise.
Yeah,
Really nice from
크루즈.
the
Texture.
flash just in his face as well.
Yeah, just dizzy coming through. I mean,
Dizzy floating about.
그러니까 결국은 왜 저런 사고가 나느냐
네.
올 거를 예측 못했기 때문인 거거든요. 자 데미 장식 활용이 너무나도 좋았던 한 라운드고
자 젠지는 여전히 궤도 일격 들고 있는 상태. 20번째 라운드.
I just missed the purchases. Damn.
이번에는 욕탕 쪽에
I was looking at chat. I didn't look at the tab screen.
아 근데 탈론 e스포츠 아무리 봐도 스킬 구성
오.
자체가 궤도
궤도
일격
일격.
찍어버려야
오.
그냥
그냥
욕탕을
비켜.
깔끔하게
나와라. 자 프리미 일단 욕탕 바깥쪽으로 나왔습니다.
그러니까 탈론 조합의 문제가 이거예요. 굳이 궤도 일격을 쓴 게 아니더라도
Really thought they were gonna get a catch there.
스킬을 교환하는 과정에서 젠지가 이길 수밖에 없어요.
자, 그러면서 이제 욕탕에 대한 정보가 제로에 가까워진 탈론이 되겠고요.
그러면은 B롱도, B윈도우도 본인들이 주도를 한 게 없다 보니까
네.
Any speculation on the next agent?
정보가
I don't
아무것도
have
없긴
it.
한데
I don't have a single clue.
가보는 입장에서는
The only thing that I've really gotten.
스킬 던지면서 가봅니다.
자, 그나마 다행이라면 이런
Is it the only
식으로만
thing?
B롱의
I predicted Yoru.
탈론이 얻어갔다는 거.
네.
Hello, Maney. I predicted Yoru because I said back in like 2021 when we were doing KR VCT, I said like, oh, imagine if there was an agent where you could like fake footsteps, so you could kind of like fake a rush, but they didn't do it in the way that I kind of thought they would. Cruise, holy! I thought he was gonna have that. Felt like he should have had that on the Yomen.
같이 들어가요. 요맨과 폭신라인 2대2. 이러면 맞서서
Okay, shit fighting back. No bite from Munchkin. He just has to rifle his way through two players that are damn near full HP.
그리고 지금은 그 안전한 승부.
Oh, that flash! Oh, that flash actually hurt so much they can't confirm that he's not in showers.
시간 나버리면은 그냥 불러야 돼. 아, 저기 있구나.
Initial spray nearly finds Governor.
네. 남발 네 발. 하나 둘 두 발.
He's got to reload.
오자마자 나가요.
Oh no, he's beefed it.
해체가
해체 다 됐습니다.
Ah, it would have to be the instant headshot. Oh, they kind of beefed this one. I thought for sure Genji was gonna have it when that flash got messed up.
쫓고 쫓기는 이 혈전 속에서
Yeah.
라운드를 몇 개
They actually did pretty good with the Viper ult here.
It's a good emergency pivot.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought the
It's a nice
misinformation
vision
was
block.
gonna screw them.
자, 일단은 뭐 젠지 입장에서는 크레드가 좀 있기 때문에 풀바이가 가능했고요. 탈론도 마찬가지. 어느 정도의
Hi, Gidster. Yeah, we've been live for about 4.5 hours, but we're in the final now. Because the first two series, since the first one was a best of one, were really, really fast.
오예.
Okay,
오예.
so
오늘 프리미는 대포가 밉습니다.
he what?
조금 더 늦었고
What?
오히려 왔었던 집보이까지 무너집니다.
He just didn't TP.
예. 아, 오늘 뭐
I think he knows they're coming fast. So when teams normally do this, they like 1-4 with the one on showers, and I think he was kind of preying on that.
자, 11대 9의 상황에서 이러면 탈론도 이거 뭐 들어갈 생각을 안 할 것 같은데요.
No, I know he was detained, but he could have TP'd away from the detain. I mean, I get that
힘을 바탕으로
you're basic. They're trying to
젠지는
maybe set up a little bit of a
그래서 한두 명 정도
counter trap.
저는 잡으러 가는 투자가 필요하다고 생각이 됩니다.
But-
Talon's money must be wrecked after this.
The detain came in, and then we saw the Jib was like sprinting to try to get into position. So, I think that was just really poor. Oh, he got headshot too through the corner.
위치까지. 예.
Are you trying to? Okay, okay. Good on Ban to keep the weapon because I thought he was going to lose this for sure.
자, 이렇게 11대 10까지 다시 한번 따라가는 젠지.
And they keep 3. I mean, I feel like Ban probably should have died. He's really lucky to get out of there. It's a nice shot.
한 점 차이 승부를 계속 이어나가고 있습니다.
I don't know. It felt like I think Premier needed to just get the hell out of there.
반대로 젠지는 두 개 라운드를 좀 따내는 게 중요한 상황에서 텍스처의 오퍼레이터 등장합니다.
An op would really help in certain situations, I feel like, as well. Maybe not this one, obviously, but it's weird that they don't have like an anti-fish setup. Like most teams would just take the high ground.
벤이 텍스처를 잡아내는 마지막 장면이 있었습니다.
근데 탈론 스포츠는 세 자루를 살린 덕분에
네.
이번 라운드 패배하더라도 다음 라운드에 싸움을 할 수는 있어요. 근데 지금 보시면
It's not necessarily that his game sense is lacking. It's just I think that he was confident that he was going to be able to clear it,
큰 자산이거든요.
but then didn't react anywhere close to fast enough.
네, 절대로. 자, 크루즈
Once it got close, because like you got to give it like
육탕에 3명 있습니다.
you know maybe a second of that thing coming around the corner, and then you just got to
보고
dip.
있고요. 크루즈 연막 준비 중.
자, 욕탕 정보 빼앗았고 탈론 스포츠는 이 욕탕 같은 거를 뺏겼을 때 다시 먹을 스킬이 없다는 게 너무나도
Yeah,
치명적이에요.
he's in a tight spot. He's got a TP on the opposite side of the wall. Like he needed to just get out of there. And then Jit also like then kind of swoops in to try to save him or at least trade him, and then ends up getting just collapsed upon and dies as well.
자, 시간을 꽤 많이 소모하고 있는 젠지입니다. 자, 벤이 정보가 궁금하니까 상대 위치가 궁금하니까 한번 나가보는데
그쵸.
먼치킨. 베리 이걸 이겨내네요.
벤의 피킹 지금 먼치킨 몇 번째 눕는 건가요?
자 그래서 일단 나머지 런들
Really
위쪽으로
nice.
일단 시도합니다. 위쪽 프리미가.
Oh, nice linger. See, that's gorgeous. That's what you're talking about right there. There we go. You made up for it.
무결점을 만듭니다. 탈론이 스포츠.
Okay, redemption, immediate redemption.
Yeah.
Match point.
야, 매치 포인트를
That
먼저
linger
갑니다.
to eat the dizzy and get the headshot
뭐
was
안 빼는 것도 안
fantastic.
빼는 건데 본인이 둔 위치에서 쏘니까 그냥 헤드예요.
저는 프리미는 이거는 빠지겠다 싶었었는데.
맞아요. 그리고 벤 선수의 이런 전진도 보시면 탈론 e스포츠가 정보에 목이 마르니까 나가는 건데
네.
벤의 무력이 이거를 풀어줬네요.
그렇습니다. 프리미가 이 와중에 슬슬 잡아냈었던.
Like the casting talent with like a fishing mechanic.
전지의 타이머.
Not really. Have you ever been fishing? It can be incredibly boring.
세 번째 맵으로
When you catch something, it's fun. But, you know.
근데 지금 젠지 선수
Not sure if it would, how much it would add to it.
뭘 해야 될지
Is there a match
모르겠다가
after this? There's no match after this, but there is potentially one more map unless Genji can run this into overtime and close it, because we do have Lotus as the decider in this final.
벤이 나와서 잡은 거를 뭐 어떻게 피드백할 수는 없어요.
그렇죠.
T1's your favorite team because they have Carpe?
나올 수 있는 피드백은 스킬을 적극적으로 활용해라가 되거나
Well, I mean, they do have Carpe.
그 벤이 밀고
I don't think we're going to be seeing him play, but they do have Carpe.
빠르게 그냥 우리가 때려 이거밖에 없거든요.
그렇습니다. 아니 뭐 벤이 잘한 건데 어떻게?
그렇죠.
그 타이밍을 잡거나 스킬을 좀 더 효율적으로
Where are my
쓰거나.
wings? We haven't even ordered them yet.
자, 그런 것들이 타임아웃 동안 여러 이야기들이 좀 나왔을 것 같습니다.
Dealing with some indecision from the wife on what we
헐헐
should
날아다니는
order.
킬을 기록하거나 이런 건 아니거든요. 근데 너무나도 중요한 킬들을 해주고 있어요.
적재적소에 맞는.
예.
자, 2점 차 리드 탈론 매치 포인트.
탈론이 승부수. 쟤네 작전 타임 쓴 거 보니까 이거 우리도 뭔가 도박해야 된다. 리미야 너한테 B 맡겨도 되겠니?
그래서 A쪽 4명 왔습니다.
왜냐면은
예.
인원 투자라도 해야 스킬 교환에서 지는 이 구조를 극복할 수가 있는 거예요.
그래서 인원 투자해서 이 A 사이트 쪽의 욕탕을 잘 가져왔어요, 탈론이. 자, 벤이 정보를 파악하고 있고요. 자, 젠지 아직까지 여러 가지 이야기들만 할 뿐 별다른 움직임은 없습니다.
All right, let's see here.
그러면 자, 스킬 투자하면서
Okay, Prowler goes deep onto the site, chasing Governor. Quick clear of the haunt.
이거 4명까지는 생각하기 힘들거든요.
Fight lands, but a jit really good to save him off. And yep, that should do it.
3맵 가자.
Looks like we're going to 3.
탈론이 본인들의 완성도를 보여주네요.
그렇습니다. 이거 안 잡혔.
Tail one away. Yeoman just can't steady it. All right, nice. Flawless to end it.
탈론이 스포츠 13대 10으로
All right, we got a series.
Yeah. They did good, man. Much better than the other comp they were running. Actually made sense in this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple flashy moments from Primi on the chamber. I don't know if it needed to be him on chamber, but they got the win, so it's an improvement. But
Yeah,
I mean,
look.
now I'm curious, like, do they do that on Lotus?
Yeah.
Like
Have they played Lotus? Yeah.
Primi chamber on Lotus, and then Ban plays like KJ and Governor goes to Raze?
Goes Raze or Neon.
Yeah, Neon
But the
actually.
problem at the moment is the Cypher's pretty good if people are playing Neon.
True.
Would a Gen G play? I mean, honestly, they'll probably play Raze, right?
Have we? I don't think we've had a Lotus in this tournament, have we? I think it's just
Yeah.
Red Bull where we were having it.
Yeah, it was just Red Bull because we had the
The T1 Vice.
yeah, the T1 chamber. Bringing it back.
All right.
The chamber Vice.
Well, curious to see what they do, but all right, I'm gonna step away and order some food. All right. Let me do the prediction. Get that out of the way, so that we'll be poised for the next one. Damn, whoever picked Talon is eating good here. Nicely played. But okay, I'm gonna step away quickly this time. I'm gonna roll ads again, get rid of the pre-roll for people who end up showing up, and because pre-roll ads suck balls. And then I'm gonna figure out what we're ordering. So I will be right back, and we'll get into game 3. How exciting!
One enemy. 10 seconds left.
보고 싶다 이렇게만 하니까 더 보고 싶다 널 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다 너무 약속한 시간 나는 우리가 밉다 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가
여긴 온통 겨울뿐이야 8월에도 겨울이 와 마음은 시간을 달려가네 홀로 남은 설국열차 네 손 잡고 지구 반대편까지 가 이 겨울을 끝내고파 그리움들이 얼마나 눈처럼 내려야 그 봄날이 올까
허공을 떠도는 작은 먼지처럼
날리는 눈이 나라면 조금 더 빨리 내게 닿을 수 있을 텐데 눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야 또 몇 밤을 더 세워야 널 보게 될까 널 보게 될까 만나게 될까 만나게 될까 추운 겨울 끝을 지나 다시 봄날이 올 때까지 꽃 피울 때까지 그곳에 좀 더 머물러줘 네가 변한 건지 아니면 내가 변한 건지 이 순간 흐르는 시간조차 미워 모두가 그런 거지 뭐넌 떠났지만 단 하루도 널 지운 적이 없었지 보고 싶은데 너를 지울게 너무 아프니까
시린 널 풀어내본다 연기처럼 하얀 연기처럼
말로는 지운다 해도 사실 난 아직 널 보내지 못하는데 눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야 또 몇 밤을 더 세워야 널 보게 될까 널 보게 될까 만나게 될까 만나게 될까
You know it all You're my best friend 아침은 다시 올 거야 어떤 어둠도 어떤 계절도 영원할 수 없을
꽃이 피나봐요 이 겨울도 끝이 나요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 조금만 기다리면 며칠 밤만 더 세우면 만나러 갈게 만나러 갈게 데리러 갈게 데리러 갈게 추운 겨울 끝을 지나 다시 봄날이 올 때까지 꽃 피울 때까지 그곳에 좀 더 머물러줘
머물러줘
출발지는 같았지만 다른 길로 걸었고 그때마다 커피는 식었다. 어딘가로만 향하는 목적 없는 여정 속에서 몸만 커버린 나를 발견했다.
Okay, I'm back. A little bit of time to spare. Still talking about the fishing thing. Good lord. Anyway, take a look at the stats right quick from that last one. Actually, I didn't really check Abyss too much either. Obviously, huge performance from Charon. Alright, then on Bind. And Texture had an overall good game, 1-5-4. Ban though 6-2. I was gonna say Ban was not like frying compared to like, you know, Cruise and whatnot, but his impact was really good. 6-2. Half of his kills were first kills. It was very good. No, I have no idea what this song is. Okay, I don't know how this ends up going. Let's see. Last Lotus surely was at Champs. Yep, 13-9 be Sentinels, 13-11 be Heretics. And then Talon. Did they play it? Yeah, they played it for... Oh yeah, of course, they played this versus DFM. And this was the map that they ended up losing on, which cost them being eliminated from the tournament. So yeah, they needed to make 11 round wins in order to stay in the tournament over DFM. They didn't. And then DFM was able to get the victory. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just see the same comp. Maybe they flip some stuff around. So maybe we actually get like, you know, Ban Cypher, Cruise Breach, Premion, Neon Governor on Sova if they want to run the Sova again. But something tells me they're probably not going to be playing that again. I think that we see a change up. I'll run the prediction, but I would suggest waiting for maybe a agent select. But I'll run it for 2 minutes because there should be plenty of time.
이어지는 세 번째 맵을 플레이했으면 좋겠습니다.
이 벤에 벤이 미드 삼거리 피킹 나와가지고 먼치킨 이긴 거랑 B윈도 전진 나가서 이긴 거 딱 그 두 장면 때문에 라운드 건너갔어요.
여기서 이 장면도 터졌고요. 자, 그래도 뭐 이랬든 저렇든 뭐 어쨌든 결국에는 세 번째 맵까지 왔고요. 세 번째 맵은 로터스입니다.
24년 한 해를 진짜 젠지의 해로 수놓는데 정말 지분을 가장 크게 차지한 맵이 아닐까 싶을 정도의 그런 로터스인데 새로운 젠지라고는 해도 그 운영이 흔들릴 정도는 아니거든요. 애초에 끌고 가는 사람들은 동일하다 보니까 그러면은 탈론은 이런 젠지의 로터스를 상대로 뭘 준비했을까? 제가 봤을 때 바인드 같은 요원 구성만으로는 진짜
Show me the agent select.
그렇습니다. 자, 과연 어떤 요원의 구성을 또 보여줄 수 있을지 두 팀이 모여줄 로터스에서 요원 선택 보겠습니다.
자, 이번에는 거버너 타격된가요?
아하하.
시즌 중에 보여줬던
Wait a second.
요원 구성과 거의 동일하긴 해요.
네.
아니 시청자 상대로 야바위를 해요?
They're doing it. Okay, they're doing exactly what I just said they would. I mean, I said I didn't think that they were actually going to play the Sova, but they're okay. But they're doing what I said originally before that.
네온으로 갑니다.
Okay, I kind of called it.
두 팀의 요원 선택은 어느 정도
Yeah.
풀렸습니다.
I didn't think that they were going to run the Sova again, but they ended up doing all of the flips within that comp that I expected.
결과적으로 일단은 거버너 타격대의 자리는 모두 일단 프리미에게 넘겨주는 쪽으로 이번 컨셉을 잡은 것 같은데 프리미의 네온이 거버너의 네온에 비해서
I thought maybe they would just shift off of having the Sova in this one, but
승부행만 결정된
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly, I don't mind it on this map at all.
I don't
I
mind
do
it
think the
too much.
fade's better. But
I just feel like a lot of teams don't utilize it properly.
yeah.
Like the only team I think at Pacific that was utilizing it properly was probably Team Secret, and then they stopped doing it, and then I was begging them to go back to it.
It's still nice. It's definitely nice with the neon comp to have something to break like trips or killjoy mollies.
AAA BBB CCC SS. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Big ups to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. The first of many, many more. Primi. Oh, a lot of that was the case, so never mind. Oh, okay, but Foxy, dude, he's putting on his meteor outfit, and Primi's just dialed in, looking at B. This is a nice crunch here from GENG. And they just have full control of the spike. They have A main smoked off. So they're just going to take the time to go grab the orb at A. Oh, dude, Texture, you're playing such a dangerous game. Good lord. Yeah, I just spam through. Like the move going from Meteor to Foxy 9. I mean, I don't mind it that much. Obviously, I think that Meteor is a more tenured player. But ultimately, with him gone, I think that Foxy coming in, it makes a lot of sense for GENG, and I think that he can just become even better under the tutelage of HSK and Solo. All right, nicely done. Foxy with a 3K to try to fast track towards the lockdown. See, very, very good start here for GENG. Okay, they're changing up the buys a bit. Cheers. Appreciate the support. Subs aren't why I do this, but it's still nice to receive. Like if Talon had Omen instead. I think there's a decent amount you could do the Astra. Foxy's got a backpedal here a bit. Okay, bite down. Primi is ahead of it. And Foxy finds it. Gets a glimpse there on the Jit boys. Shot into the shoulder. Jump out. Oh, dude. Did Munchkin just get a falling headshot? I think he did. A pretty solid start so far.
What was this falling kill?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
He was so far away from the crosshair. That's insane.
Just getting lucky with that one. But I mean, Foxy being already 6-0 and 3 away from his lockdown is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
That crunch on pistol round was very, very good.
지금까지는 많은 분들의 피스톨 라운드 이후에 예상대로 흘러갔거든요.
네, 그리고 젠지 하면 이거죠. 미니맵에 나오는 자네 지역을 먹는 저 택틱의 완성도. 그것 때문에 세계 1위를 했던 거기도 하고요.
자, 그래서 그 자네
He still has a Spectre, so he's kind of hoping that Primi's going to come sprinting forward. Okay, so they get a nano out of him. They haven't cleared the turret. Texture is about to peek. Ooh, trades back. Okay, nice. Nice little fade away there from Jit boys. Now they've confirmed Foxy's position. He's going to relocate and move over towards the turret. But do they just full send it into B, or do they actually go all the way across to A? Sends out the haunt. They're pinging down. They're worried about maybe somebody forward here in lobby, so the drone will go through. They catch a glimpse. Dart does not hit. Sees to stop anybody else pushing off the back of the drone. And now they're going to look to go towards B. So slide in. Let's see what this Ares can get done. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just hold M1, but damage exchanged. It's 3 players piled into Baby Door, 1 out towards B main. Crew's on site.
자, 킬조이 알람봇이 앞쪽에 있고요. 멋지킨.
아, 여진으로 타이밍 뺏는 연계가 안 되게끔 만들어주고 있어요.
자,
This
시간이
is a
점차
pretty
줄어듭니다.
tough hold to break. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Paranoia does not hit ban. But Foxy does. Foxy kills 2. Oh, it's becoming a disaster.
들어올 수 있잖아요. 예. 자, 스파이크 시간 줄어듭니다. 커버로.
He's holding for it. Okay, Jit, nice peek.
카론이 둘. 하지만
네.
시간이 여기까지.
Again.
결과는 아쉽지만
예.
아주 완성도 높은
Kill them all, but
탈론에게
have the spike go off.
많은 피해,
That's still
뼈아픈
very
피해를
good for
준
GENG.
라운드가 됐습니다.
총을
I think
다
Foxy
떨어뜨려
yeah,
버렸어요.
Foxy actually gets his lockdown for the next round too.
Yeah. I found that so weird to watch that round. I don't know why no one's watching Hobbit that heavily while he's defusing.
뭐 쳐다보지도 못하고 그대로
Like they sent 2 people for main.
와, 이거 이거는 거.
And poor Foxy's just defusing, can't do anything.
신하인 선수의 닉네임이 많아지네요.
Yeah, Yeoman got forced back off the angle from
Yeah, the
Fallback,
Astra
Or oh, it was the
Astra
Astra.
stun was good, right? Yeah.
자, 2대 1의 상황입니다. 젠지 리드하고 있는 가운데 이어지는 네 번째 라운드. 텍스처 하나, 둘.
Okay, this is 4-player stack. If they go to B, Foxy has a pretty clean setup on this lockdown though, but the bite's enough to already just hold them at bay.
자, 총기가 짧은
And if they just continue to push into Foxy, I mean, you see here, he's got the lockdown in his hands. He's ready for it.
공세 준비 중인 푹시나인입니다.
아, 그냥 진짜 젠지는 어떤 로터스에 대한 기본기로 가고 있거든요.
네.
그러니까 운영이 되는 팀이다 보니까 탈론 스포츠 입장에서 뭔가 젠지가 이렇다 할 택틱을 쓰는 게 아닌데도 불구하고 숨 막혀요.
빡빡하게 느껴지죠.
네.
자,
45 seconds gone, and now they're once again moving into B, which has been reinforced by 3 players here.
열어줬다고 보면 될 것 같고요.
네. 자, 요메인이
Probably checks
패스를
one.
조정하면서 상대의 위치를 어려운 푸시나마 확인해봤고요. 드론.
A는 이렇게 잠궈놨다 보니까 B에서
Talon,
선택적으로 젠지가
they're struggling to figure out where the hell they need to go here.
네. 자, 도전은 B였습니다.
Relay into the back helps a lot. The haunt reveal is huge. So they can't push the smoke. Primi still gets 1, gets 2. He gets 3.
안 써도 됐어요. 3대 1.
How does Primi get 3?
Did that Baki on this agent is so strong.
제 생각에 어차피 폭신아인이 봉쇄를 되게
They
빨리
should start
그러니까 그냥 사이클을
you have like
돌리는
a
것도 젠지에게는 좀
like
기분
war
좋은
kind of like RP
선택점입니다.
games like Hell Let Loose and
정리되지 않고 봉쇄와 맞바꿀 수
that kind of
있었더라면
stuff.
차라리 젠지를
Rising
그렇게
Storm.
안전할
You just make it so like certain agents can't use certain guns.
Okay. I'll be in for that.
So like Neon can't use shotguns.
뜻을 내줬으니까.
Sovas and Fades
Sova
can't
can't
use
use Odin.
Odins
Yeah.
anymore.
들리는 게 중요하잖아요. 예.
자, 이번에는 자네 지역 하나 심어놓고 갈무리하는 액션만으로 끝나는 게 아니에요.
Oh, the patience.
프리미의 면상에 궁이 떨어집니다. 그런데 요메도 무너졌어요.
와, 근데
예.
텍스처도 진짜
That's
차분한데
huge. They go
Yeah,
ult
that
for
was
ult, but
nice.
they lose a
That's the
player.
experience right there.
끝까지 너 거기구나. 자, 폭신아인이
Texture might not play too much Neon, but he knows how to play against it.
사이버 감옥 내려갔고 다시 한번 천천히 갑니다. 탈론.
Really good.
1대1 교환이 됐지만
Pretty much anybody else would have sent that instantly.
로 만들 수 있으면은 이 4대
And or they would have sent it at the player that was at Rubble and gotten that kill, but then got traded out.
탈론입니다.
But Texture just having the patience to wait and then
폭신아인은 알람봇을
just hit right where the slide was coming through is fantastic. Okay, so Cosmic Divide in.
연기 백업 너무 좋습니다.
네.
Foxy's pushing forward to actually fill the space. Door tap, they're not going to hear this other than Munchkin, who's now calming it to the team. So Foxy can quickly get into position to potentially just send out a timing lockdown. But instead, with 30 seconds remaining, they're going to dip all the way out of this. So the Cosmic Divide is effectively completely ignored because of a paranoia. They can't execute off it, and now they're all pushing into Munchkin and Texture at A.
그러면 텍스처에게 맛있는 밥상이
And Texture finds the first. He's able to backpedal. Ah, the blast pack costs him. Okay, now it's... Never mind.
그리고 이거까지 스파이크 다운.
10 seconds left.
자, 페니.
I was gonna say it's salvageable, but unless Ban goes crazy, he's done it on this site before.
그러면 시간이 없어요. 시간이 없어요. 시간이 없어요.
Yep.
그대로 정리. 폭신아인의 마무리.
And even without the time, Foxy just runs it down.
네.
폭신아인에게 뛰라고
I think the minimap goes off, but like,
결국 폭신아인이
you're not always just kind of like staring at it.
시간이 없기 때문에 무조건
Either way, they had Munchkin on the far side, so like they heard the door going no matter what. But the audio cue from the door, I believe, would have been interrupted. But this is just gorgeous. I mean,
게임 리딩과 스킬의 안배가 진짜 미쳤습니다, 진짜로.
A. 10 seconds left.
이런 상황에서는 긴장도 할 법하고
네.
흔들릴 법도 한데 굉장히 침착하고 또 냉정하게 경기해주고 있는 먼치킨. 자, 여기서 탈론 e스포츠의 타임아웃이 나왔습니다.
탈론은 답답하죠. 그러면
네.
결국 이런 상황에서 탈론이
Yeah,
꺼낼
this
수
is
있는
a
거는 정말 진부하지만
very much
잔의
necessary
싸움
timeout.
이기는 거 말고는 실마리가 없어요. 그러니까 당장 다른 사이트를 때려서 한 라운드 정도는 가져올 수 있지만 이 로터스 전반전을 본인들이 주도를 하려면
예.
잔해 지역에서 승리를
Something about
해야
GENG
돼요.
on Lotus, like
그런데 지금 그 장면들을 오히려 피하고 있어서.
네.
예. 그리고 방금
he's able to make this map look so defender-sided.
그러니까 이거를 그 잔해 지역의 승부를 보고서는 거기에서 승리를 하는 게 난이도가 높다고 판단이 되면
네.
잔해 지역에 알아서 투자를 안 하게끔 우리가 너네 지칠 때까지 씨 때릴게 이런 그림이 돼야 되거든요.
그렇습니다. 자, 근데 지금은 이도저도 않은 플레이들이 탈론 쪽에서 나오고 있어서 타임아웃 시간에 어떤 얘기들을 좀 했을지 다시 한번 잔해 지역 쪽.
아 얘네 결국 작전 타임 이후에 꺼낼 수 있는 게 결국 잔해 꽝밖에 없어.
예.
그러니까 포박 페인트 탑 피해 망상까지 다 준비합니다.
그렇습니다. 자, 일단
Okay.
투자하면서 잔해 지역 쪽의 주도권을 가지고
So Overdrive instantly gets bogged down.
예.
결국 잔해 지역밖에 답이 없다는 걸 탈론 e스포츠도 알아요.
네.
Top of the door, smoke comes in, Textures finds a headshot. I mean, dude, GENG is doing so well.
젠지 스포츠.
GENG is doing so well to contain them at the start of these rounds.
Yeah, they really are.
Like,
It
they
looks
try to
hard
up
for
the
them to get
pace
into
and they
sight
just-
as well.
They immediately just get slowed down, and then Karen gets that smoke off, so they're pushing out of the bloom of it right into tree.
다만 화력의 차이가
I thought Texture was gonna have his Chichu moment for a second.
네.
뭐 오버드라이브라는 비빌 언덕이 있기는 했지만
And based on his
Look at the-
spray, based on his
look
spray
at the
patterns, he
Yuto.
would have had it. That actually would have been an ace for Texture.
Yeah, no, he was good for it. The Yuta was hit. It was really nice though. Just as the Viper was going down, that one-way lands, and then Karen swings with him.
그래서 한 번 더 시도를 하죠 잔해 지역에.
네.
What did you miss? You missed a
아, 진짜 잔해
really
지역에서
close bind.
투자라는 게
I don't know when you AFK'd.
얘네는 여기서 다
Um,
써야 돼. 근데
Abyss was
이거는
pretty
안
decisive from
싸워지고
GENG.
필소리에 셋업이 되어 있어요. 왜냐면 우리는 공세가 있기
Bind was
때문에.
pretty close between the two teams, but Talon was able to extend it into 3, and then right now GENG has an absolute chokehold and are putting on a bit of a masterclass here on Lotus. Foxy started off 6-0 after the first 2 rounds, and still has his lockdown. He hasn't had to use it. He's had lockdown going into their bonus round, and he hasn't had to commit it yet.
자, 여러 가지 고민들을 좀 하고 있는 탈론 e스포츠. 시간 1분 안쪽으로 떨어지고요.
Again, I'll get into the Foxy GENG thing here in a second after this round's done, because I think people are looking at it a little bit too black and white.
네.
There's a bit more color to it.
봉쇄.
So it looks like
되자마자
lockdown
떴습니다.
here.
그러니까 이 봉쇄가 뭐냐면 지진강타 써라예요.
It's fairly shallow, but they have to kind of fight into it. Charon stunned, and he kills 2!
둘 잡습니다.
Oh, Foxy? Hello? But now he's detained.
이거는 거버는 걸렸고.
Bam instantly shuts down the pit.
반응 뭐예요?
Texture stunned.
살려주고요. 예.
They got Governor, though.
맞습니다.
Okay, this is a little bit less of a masterclass compared to what we were saying.
네.
On out, ban good for 1. Okay.
크루즈의
Oof.
마무리. 탈론 e스포츠. 라운드를
Man, what a recovery. If Foxy isn't just sprinting in with his knife out.
The 2 when stunned, that's insane.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do people say? The breach stun is cosmetic or whatever?
Yeah, so the chat's spamming.
No, chat, you're wrong. It's just Karen's different.
자, 피지라인 잡아냈었던 거버너 이후에 벤 선수가 만들어냈었던 3개의 킬이 너무 좋았었던 탈론이었습니다.
거버너가 묶이는 그 순간에도 뭔가를 데려갔다는 게 중요했고.
Okay. Well, Nade doesn't go with the C's.
올라와 있어요. 올라와 있어요.
Okay. Well,
끊어냅니다.
he couldn't get through that stun.
눈이 멀어서인지 그 전후 관계는 제가 정확히 파악이 안 되지만
Good on the kill collect, minor damage taken there from Priming, so overall, pretty solid.
그러다 보니까 잔해 지역의 패배로 연결이 됐고요. 흔들립니다.
폭시라인이
Nice
흔들린
from
직구를
Foxy.
잡아냈습니다. 자, C사이트 쪽에서는
Oh, Primy's getting so bogged. Oh, they're so bogged. And, I mean, I think Foxy had him with a gun almost regardless, but Nano's there to finish the job, and now Primy's down to 17. This is a turning of the tide delivered by Foxy.
자, 이거 스파이크 설치되고 가도 된다라는 이야기일지. 시간 한번.
Anyway, it's
진짜
like
얼마든지 돌릴 만한
GENG. I wouldn't say have gotten stronger. I mean, to
Wow,
improve they,
this guy's playing too well.
With Foxy?
Yeah.
I mean,
He shouldn't be
Fantastic
playing this
solo
good.
그렇습니다.
I mean,
자, 탈론.
he had big shoes to fill, and he's filling them right now.
Yeah.
이 싸움, 오, 프리미.
Primi though, to actually peel one off at 17 HP is huge.
원치킨이 벤을 잡아냈고요. 체력 17.
자, 이제 빈사인
But
거
this feels like a bridge too far.
브리핑이 됐을 겁니다.
그렇죠. 위에서 깎고.
Oh, I thought Yeoman had a jumping headshot.
That's nice pathing though, like the amount of what you get in traded.
체력
That's
상황
good.
붙자마자
pretty
Ah, dude,
clear.
Foxy did so well, yeah, it's criminal.
더블피킹하면 되는 거 아니야? 그래서 클래식 들고
I mean, I just don't know why Primi is sprinting into the site, disrespecting the potential setup.
교과서적인 플레이를 보여주면서 젠지가 6대2 다시 리드합니다. 아, 폭신하인 이 플레이 너무 좋고. 와, 혼자서 지금.
Last player.
Yeah, damn clean from Foxy 9.
마지막 마무리까지.
Anyway, like,
야, 지금 폭신하인 별명 폭주 중이에요.
yeah.
네,
So like for
그냥
GENG,
뒤에 두번 놓치면 다 폭신하인
예.
별명이에요.
Foxy looked really good on Sentinel. For DRX, it's just a difference of vision. You know, they're looking to develop rookies and have a bunch of cracked people. Like they're basically trying to be like, okay, now we have 5 Karons because you already have Mako there, who's incredible. And then we're gonna take a bunch of other just insane aimers, and then we're gonna develop them into a crazy roster. Like if this ends up working for DRX, even if it has to be a little bit more long term of a vision, if they can make the most competitive team in the region, then it will have done well. So I think it's really easy to look at it now and say like, my God, look how Foxy's doing on GENG. I can't believe the DRX will let go of him. And to a certain extent, it's decently fair because he was looking a lot more consistent and impactful. But they had this idea and they're gonna go with it. It'll work or it doesn't.
그래도 자네의 젠지인 거죠.
그렇습니다. 그러니까 압도적인 그 자신감. 일단 그 그라운드 내에서
Yeah,
보여줄 수 있는
but I mean, you know, we can't see
경제적 확실히 의미가 있습니다.
what is happening kind of behind the scenes. Nice shot from Primi. You know, when it comes down to them trialing, you know, the rookies that they have, they might not have been able to put up the performances that they saw in their trials. But I would still kind of trust the coaching staff to be able to recognize the talent and whatnot. Now, again, I'm not saying that Foxy deserved to get dropped. I'm not saying that he isn't a talented player, because clearly he is. I'm glazing him right now on this map. He's fucking insane. Great headshot, actually, from Ban. That's huge. And that should be Munchkin dead. Yep, Stinger at range kills him off. Primi's not ready for Charon, though. Foxy still finds another. Dude, I think most people would miss the flick to kill that dart 10 times out of 10. Karen could actually TP to site, but he's actually going to just do a full rotation.
자, 이 뒤잡는 동선이 생각보다 빠르기는 합니다만 결과적으로
Would I say Yeoman is doing better than Lakia? From a sense of consistency, quite possibly. The problem is, like, now Karen has no idea which path and Governor took. He knows that he's wrecked. He knows that he's low on HP. But he doesn't know which way he went, so he doesn't know if he's already in the site. So he's got to check every single angle, and this is critical time bought, and the plan is out into the open, so Governor could actually get a shock out and then potentially finish him with a stinger.
연막을 오히려 스파이크에서 가까이 치면 안 돼요. 가까이 쳤어요? 그러면 오 마이 갓.
Okay, nicely done. See, he almost gets it, but Karen just too damn clutch. What's going on, Delirious Monk?
연막으로 들어올 틈을 아예 주지를 않았습니다. 스파이크에 연막 설치하면서 그러면은 내가 안에서 해체 플레이, 페이크가 됐든 뭐가 됐든 그걸 할 거를 거버너가 읽고 접근하게.
Yeah, Foxy's best role in like an actual competitive environment, like where he has shined the most, has definitely been on Sentinel. Like I think he can be cracked on Duelist. We kind of saw that from him on his Yoru earlier. But he just kind of fits into this role of just being like just, okay, you sit here, you're cracked out of your mind, anchor this site, and just wreck everybody. Nice. No, dude, texture doing to Primi what Primi had done previously. Yeoman dodges the second, dodges the third, tucking behind tree. Really good movement. Yeah, exactly. The biggest issue that we had with Foxy was that he needed to be kept on a leash, and as duelist, he was basically like unbindable. Like you just could not lock him down.
그럼 A 입성을 하지는 못해요. 그냥 연결부를 깨놓고 우리는 돌릴 수
Like, there were some moments,
열고 게임해야 되는 탈론입니다.
you know, I haven't heard the comms, but I've been told that like there were some moments when he was playing for duelist back in 2023 at the start of the season, where he would overextend, and Stacks would be like, "What are you doing? I told you to stay here." And Fox was just like, "That's the play that I thought I needed to make." Whereas now that he's playing a Sentinel role, the play that he needs to make is to just kind of stick around the site. And because he has that in his head, he's playing more restrained, he's playing more intelligently, and he's finding just really good timings with his natural game sense.
소리만 나면 바로 피해 망상이거든요.
네, 그리고 푸시라인이 있어요.
30초가 무너지기 때문에 저 퀄리티는 올라갈
Karen's
수밖에
got paranoia
없어요.
ready. Here comes the contact, and there's the mowdown. Dude,
푸시라인.
great setup.
오늘 폼이 절정입니다.
Fantastic setup.
자, 그러면서 이제 크루즈 혼자 남았고요.
And Cruz. One more and he gets Rolling Thunder. They don't want to give that to him.
이러면 오케이. 알겠습니다.
He'll get it in death, I guess.
근데 텍스처가 마무리를 지을 것 같죠?
마무리 짓습니다. 젠지 스포츠.
Guess it's better to take the weapon away than to worry about the Rolling Thunder too much and have him save it.
자, 9대2까지 만들어진 가운데 전반전의 마지막 라운드입니다.
Foxy's 18-5-4.
Bro, he's frying him. Like him and Karen are frying them. Oh, 9 deaths between them.
I mean, they were just so ready for this. I mean, the paranoia. 2 of them are dead before the paranoia even hits.
Yeah,
Man's not
that's
even
what I
hit
mean.
by the paranoia.
That's what I mean. It's like, how is he getting 2 there?
Nutty.
Also,
Really
how is
nutty.
Karen everywhere? Like, no matter where they hit, they're eating an Omen Flash.
And now
be
he's here on the A
so annoying.
site.
저력을 보여줘야죠. 4공 있습니다. 자,
오버드라이브 지진강타
Oh, there it is! There it is again!
카론이 다 막아냅니다.
카로는 뇌진탕 맞으면 더 강해지나요?
여기 못 들어온다.
Dude, he can't be stunned. They're buffing him by stunning him.
자,
Yeah, I know you actually don't want to stun him.
돌려야 되는데 어떡해요?
아니 이게 또 더더군다나
예.
먼치킨의 독성 장막 때문에 부패 효과가 발동이 돼가지고 그래서 카론이 연속 킬을 낸 거예요.
Well, if there was,
밴드 흔들립니다.
that's the indicator that this game is over.
Yeah, no, it's actually not meant to be when that
여전히 안
happens.
죽겠습니다.
과감하게 오지마 봉쇄 때문에 마냥 서 있을 수도 없습니다.
이러면-
나가야 됩니다.
아우, 벤 어떡해요? 50초의 시간이 너무 길게 느껴지는데요.
여기 있네.
여기 깎고.
I mean, good God, they're just playing with him.
10대 2로
That's a
Gorgeous.
lovely half, though.
Literally, I just said gorgeous half red as you said lovely half. Like,
Yeah.
that is fantastic from Gen.G.
아니 카론이 또 돌아가면서 젠지가 슈퍼 플레이를 해요.
네, 그러니까 젠지가 일단 본대
Sorry, my eyes have been off chat because they have been glued to this game.
그러다 보니까 그 본대가 싸움을 어지간하면 지지 않고
You want to be Karen as a player? Yeah, I think pretty much everybody should want to be Karen as a player, no matter what role you're playing. Just that his level of accuracy, his mechanics, his game sense, so damn good.
아, 이러면서 탈론이
And yeah, these are the Sennheiser HD 660S2s actually.
소중한 타이밍만 하더라도 그래도 웃는 모습이 유지가 됐었었는데 두 번째 맵까지 가져왔었던 탈론
There you go.
분위기를 유지하나 싶었습니다만 결국에는 젠지에게
Very good, fantastic, best headphones I've ever had. I had one of the 500 series before, and then for my birthday last year, decided to upgrade to these because I have an audio mixer. I have a Focusrite Solo, so I can just wire into that without having to worry about using a 1/4-inch jack adapter into like a 1/8. So I have that set up with my beacon, or not my beacon, my Shure mic and a beacon mix, and it's just been the best audio setup that I've ever had.
전환됩니다. 젠지의 공격, 탈론 e스포츠의 수비로 경기 진행되겠습니다.
야, 복신아인 자신감의 증명.
Good wired headphones that aren't too expensive. I'd say look into Sennheiser. If you just want headphones and not like a headset with a microphone, the Sennheiser headsets are honestly very, very good. I've used them for probably about 15, 16 years, so pretty much half of my life I've been using Sennheisers. They're very excellent.
그렇습니다. 자, 후반전의 피스톨 라운드를 보겠습니다.
My
탈론
food
입장에서는
arrived and
반드시
let the wife know
가져와야
so
하는
she can grab it
라운드.
from the door.
젠지의 공격. 자, 천천히 젠지가 상대의 움직임을 기다리고 있습니다.
네, 얘네 잔에 안 나온 거 보니까 어디든 무조건 나와. 그걸 젠지가 지금 알아요.
네, 프리미. 폭신라인도 같이 봅니다. 와, 집보이가
집보이.
Okay.
필수 라운드에 집보이는 진짜 무섭네요.
So similar, just
젠지가
push
이거
out.
안 나오나? 그럼 우리도
Come away with
작업
2 kills.
들어가야지
Nice here
하는
from Jit.
타이밍에 나왔다 보니까 좀 진짜 그림 같은 타이밍이었습니다.
타이밍이 탈론에게 너무 좋았고요. 자, 3명의 눈이 남아있는 젠지입니다.
약간은 개인 플레이가 나와줘야
네.
상대에게 균열이 일어날 것 같습니다.
I mean,
메인의 피지컬이 중요한 상황에서
GENG have always kind of been the team to make this map look like it is very defense-sided.
그러면은 백업이 이동이 있겠지? 그걸 내가 잘라 먹어야지 요맨의
요맨.
판단이고요.
지금 이런 거 하나 그리고 둘까지 요맨입니다. 너무 깔끔한 두 개의 킬. 자, 요맨의 사이트를 열어냈습니다. 자, 그러면 먼치킨도
I got the
요맨은 A 사이트의 수비가 크게 휘청일
I got
수밖에
the-
없고
yeah.
그러면 먼치킨의 밸류가 또 올라가요.
그렇습니다.
the keys are next to each other.
일단 스파이크 설치 먼치킨. 아!
Okay,
자,
so they get
먼저
the spike plant no matter
먼치킨이었는데
what.
벤이 좋은 움직임을 보여줬습니다. 그래도 벤의 체력 많이 저하됐고요.
근데 크루즈가 생각보다 빨리 돌아가지고
예.
요맨이 야 이거 맵
2v3 though.
오른쪽에 세 명이라고
Karen's got
말을
a sheriff, so
하는
it's always doable.
크루즈가 사고를 낼 수도 있어요.
And they also have banned down to no HP.
좌측 우측 각자가 돕니다.
아,
요맨과
근데
카론.
카론이 연결부로
Lack
빠진
of
건
armor versus the
크루즈가
sheriff could
뭔가를
be
만들
costly.
가능성을
Drop
살았어요.
down.
흔들었습니다.
Yoman
체력 있습니다.
finding the third, forced away by the aftershock to push in from Governor, but Yoman, dude,
너무 잘하는데요.
고스트로 이거 미친 거 아니에요?
does he ace? He has to.
요맨.
형을 위해 남겨놨어.
Plays it close. Oh, nice from Cruz, but he doesn't have time. Oh, that's brutal.
스파이크 해체.
Oh.
안 됩니다.
Talon getting a taste of the kill them all, lose the round.
미쳤는데요, 진짜.
그러니까요. 해줄 거 다 해줬어요.
Great from Yoman.
카론은 피스톨 라운드 내주면 진짜 어려운 매치인데
네.
결국 이걸 내주네요.
그래서 진짜 젠지가 잘하는 팀이다 좋은 팀이다 평가받는 게 왜냐면은 3대 5에서 힘든 상황인 거 맞잖아요. 근데 먼치킨이 A 문 돌리면서 우리는
Just
A로 돌렸어.
fantastic patience, just tucked in. And this is another
예.
fast-tracked ult.
God, it's such a devastating round to lose, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
10-2, 3v5 and a pistol. You're like, okay, we can actually do it.
마지막 매너까지. 11대 2.
And I mean, even if they
자, 젠지
run this back a little bit, they
하나의
basically
라운드를
just
남겨놓고
also
있습니다.
fast-tracked another great ult for the attack in the Nightfall.
Yeah.
이거 이렇게 묻어주면 안 되거든요. 자, 팬텀 텍스처.
자, 그냥 상대가 흔들리는 거를 기다리고 있는 젠지입니다. 그냥
네.
본인들이 먹은 땅.
Should have run up. I actually disagree. I think the run up was good. It delayed even further because eyes were kind of trained in that direction. Like I mean, running up for to try to get the ace, maybe not, but to secure the round win, running up and getting along the wall there and continuing to kind of force Cruz forward. I think it was the right play. If Foxy displaces ban here,
왼쪽. 아,
Okay.
빨리 빗나가면서 베네스팅어가 폭신한을 잡아먹습니다.
깜짝 나인.
예. 자, 그리고 먼치킨.
오, 이거 먼치킨 따라 들어가요. 이러면
예.
he's heard all of this. Oh, but ban? Ban's making noise. Governor finds Yoman at the same time. Texture. He was stunned, but he's just outgunned. And he can't get back around the corner fast enough. Damn.
그 어느 때보다도 호탕한 모습이 나올 수밖에 없는 젠지입니다. 11대 2.
굳이 이거부터?
그러니까요. 아, 이거 너무 좋았죠.
아, 먼치킨이 진짜.
I do feel like in ranked, this game does tend to be a little bit more defender-sided, but that's just because you need really good coordination to be able to get attacks off. Dude, Foxy, 1974. I think it's Paper Thin's birth year.
경기 보겠습니다. 잘해죠. 다시 한번 젠지입니다.
아,
먼치킨 먼저.
젠지가 보여주고 있습니다.
If Governor got a second one there, maybe, but Texture can't study that aim. It doesn't matter.
하지만 먼치킨 예.
They just have
크루즈에
nothing.
대한 리스펙을 보여주는 텍스처였고요.
자, 이거는 거리 벌리고서는 시간 태우면은 탈론이 진짜 갈증 나서 미치거든요.
네.
젠지 입장에서
Yeah, I don't know that Prometheus actually killed anybody while they were stunned. Either by the Preach or by his relay bolt.
일부러 시간 태우죠.
예.
스킬 다 써라. 아스트라 결국 구슬 개수 제한 있잖아.
Alright, calm down. You guys don't need to flex your silly little ranks. You're all
그럼
iron in my
이연막을 또
eyes.
썼다는 거는
네.
There.
집보이의 포지션이 어느 정도 확정이 되는 거거든요.
Keep it civil.
이렇게 안에 있을 거라고는 생각 못 해도
Cruz gotten better at
얘네가
shooting.
A에 한 명 있구나.
There.
I mean,
생각할 수 있는 그런 정보입니다. 이 연막이.
he was great at shooting in the past.
젠지.
Bring them down.
자, 그러니까
I think it's finally like getting very comfy with IG yelling, and is also back on I think a bit more of a comfort role.
오이를 잡아냅니다. 이러면 다 왔는데요, 젠지.
I like him a lot better on Flash Initiator and
우승 상금 눈앞에 있습니다.
코앞까지 왔습니다.
네.
what can I think? And Smokes.
젠지가 로스터
결국
병력의
여기서 마지막
완성도를 보여줍니다.
Well, a 4-piece.
거기서 발로는 다시 인비테이셔널 우승 젠지 스포츠입니다.
우리의 리빌딩은 성공적입니다라고 마치 팬분들에게 각인시키는 듯한 그런 경기를.
But okay. Well, GG's. Champions are GENG.
다채로운 포지션.
네.
그리고 보여줬었던 텍스처의 여러 가지 움직임들이라든지.
Decent little payout here for the GENG Predators.
젠지 스포츠였습니다.
사실 결과가
Huge performance from them. I think TLN obviously showing a lot of promise, especially in the series versus DRX, but I don't want to use transitive property too much. I think that there's pretty strong hope for all of the teams, to be frank. Like FPX even not being able to excuse me, find a map win, that hurts. It looks really bad for them overall. But if you just take a closer look and you just, I don't know. I think that if you look at the bigger picture for like FPX, they're playing with a sub. Things should be stronger for them with the full roster. For DRX, it's going to take a little bit more time. I think that pretty much everybody on that team did show what they're capable of, especially like, you know, Hyungmin and like Athen had great moments. Mako still can be a clutch god and can have really good calls as an IGL. So I think like DRX, it's going to take some more time to develop. But like for GENG, still an absolute powerhouse. Foxy9's probably is just insane. Yeoman looks like a really steady pickup here for the team that does have some pop-off potential. But also has really good ideas for the team. Because, I mean, we don't know how much, like, side calling he's doing. I'd imagine it's a decent amount. So, maybe I'll have to get some insights into that one. But I think that overall, really good look here for GENG and Talon in particular. Because, I mean, Primi basically just being put on full duelist, Governor moving over onto, like, kind of Sova duty, I think it looks really well improved compared to the shuffling that they had going on map to map. But ultimately, it's off-season. There's still tons of time for, you know, scrims to come through and whatnot. Plenty more off-season tournaments to play in to just continue to get more reps. One of my thoughts on APAC team rankings as of today, I mean, if you mean like a 1 to 12 ranking list, I don't even know if I could begin to tell you. Like, it feels so impossible. I want to take a look at these statistics real quick. So goodbye to the Korean casters. Excellent job by them. So let's see. I mean, Karan, good lord, top rags on the series.
Right, I'm off, man. Thank you so much for watching.
Yep, no problem. I won't
we'll
be at the next one, but I'm sure one of the later series. I think that China one with like Paper Rex and EDG, I'll be around for.
Love that. All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Thank you so much again.
Have a good one.
Peace.
So anyway, I mean, yeah, 19-7 and 4 for Foxy. Huge performance from him. Absolutely fantastic. And just solid anchor on the sights, drops 190 ADR in the Killjoy. This last map was a very good map from damn near everybody on the team. It was insane. I see, Jesus, my follower thing is just going ape. I'm guessing people just flooded in off of Sleaze, but thank you guys for following and welcome. We are getting ready to wrap things up here. Next we have, and I know that we have I know that we have the China v Korea tournament. I will not be co-streaming that one. For that tournament, that's going to be it's going to have an English broadcast. Obviously, Slee is going to be covering that one as well. But Paper Thin is going to be on the broadcast for that one. But with my dad getting ready to come out here and visit me for a couple of weeks, I'm going to obviously take that time on the weekends to be able to spend with him and my wife so that we can, you know, enjoy as much time together as humanly possible, because I'm trying to get him out here once a year. And so far, we've been able to maintain that for, this will be the 3rd year in a row. But thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Very much appreciate that. Unnecessary, but gratitude all the same to you. For everybody else that subbed throughout the weekend, awesome. We went from 1 sub that has been basically tied to my account the entire time to having 20. Overall, pretty good. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I want to keep doing this. Obviously, I want to get back to casting as well, but this is kind of the closest thing that I can get when I don't have an off-season gig. So it's been really fun to kind of do co-streaming. Shoutouts, of course, to Sliggy for having me on in the background as an added voice to maybe just stir up some chaos and drag down his high tier analysis every now and then with my naughty swear words. But this has been really fun. VODs are going to be going up. I'm going to try to get to all of that tonight. It's 7:30, so I should have enough time. But for now, I've got to go eat. You know, spend a little time with the wife. Get some paperwork ready for tomorrow because I have to go do my visa renewal. But yeah, during the week, I'm going to see about maybe getting a stream in. Maybe even tomorrow after I get back from the visa office. Perhaps I can make that happen, but no promises on that front. But I'll be trying to stream as much as possible. Usually in the later hours of Korea time is what's going to work best, at least while my dad's out here visiting. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love yous. Appreciate the support. And I'll see you next time. I'll tweet when I'm going live. Later.